Jesus can't help this one, and you know it.
I mean... Hello everyone, it's time for boys.
What? Boys?
Boys.
Boys?
Boys.
And the time is right now?
The time is right now.
Oh my god, I was not prepared for this. Can you believe it? Boys!
Right? Shocking. Can you
So
believe
what
that,
happened
boys?
last time with our boys? Every time I'm gonna ask you, and every time it's gonna be the most... It's gonna be the funniest 3 seconds of my life.
That's fair, but I mostly started laughing because Bear happened to redeem a sound alert at the perfect timing. So...
We love the perfect timing sound redeems.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I can't hear them.
I know, shameful. But hi, Bear, welcome on in. How's it going?
It's the price I pay for being on this side of the stream.
Right. If only there was a way for me to share the sound alert sounds with you. But
So what did happen last time on Boys? Because I forgot.
I was about to say it. Well, about to try to collect my thoughts to say it. More of, I should know this. I edited the video earlier today.
Yeah. Well, I will say what I remember of Boys.
Okay.
So I forget if this is 1 or 2 streams ago, but I remember that Ryoushi met Snow.
Mm-hmm.
He cemented his position in life as a mental illness treatment specialist.
Psychologist.
And then, yeah, psychologist. Then he met Snow, who's actually Alistair,
Mm-hmm.
and then invited Alistair after to become part of his family after the last psychiatrist kind of bailed on him.
Yeah.
And Rekyu's now back in the mix, and Wolf's about to get back in the mix.
Yeah, because the last scene was with whoever was fronting, glaring at Ryoushi, and...
I think you were right. I think it is Wizard.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, because I don't... Like, no one else would.
Because I think it was part of the Wizard story.
Yeah, I think so. Memory go burr.
Memory do go burr. We do know it was not Alistair.
Yeah, it wasn't Alistair.
Definitely
Not Cinderella either, because...
Cinderella already agreed.
Yeah, like, he literally butted into the conversation.
Yeah, Cinderella, the big butt.
Snow hasn't been fronting at all, and Kaguya doesn't...
Oh yeah, Snow's dead. I mean, asleep.
And it's just kind of out of character of both Kaguya and Red. Like, between the two, Red would be more likely, but, like, he would have, like, looked away bashfully when he noticed that they noticed, you know?
Exactly. And then Kaguya would just be, like, too out of it.
Yeah.
Too laid back about it, just to even glare in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Like, you would have to...
Though we have seen some scenes where Kaguya gets very possessive, but, like, it's more for cutesy play.
Yeah.
And more when somebody is, like, a direct confrontation to his goals.
Yeah, like, Kaguya doesn't get serious unless he has to, and just those two being an alleyway isn't a reason for him to do that.
Yeah, especially since they're brother and sister.
Yeah.
As far as they know, they're not fucking. Though I'm pretty sure, given the nature of this game, we will find one ending where they're at least interested in each other.
I don't think so. Like, from what I've seen of the CGs, they'll definitely have, like, sibling bonding moments, but nothing...
Good. This is the one route they had to axe immediately.
That night, I was up late working when I decided to step out of my room for a break.
He takes breaks? Damn.
Right? Just...
Wait. This is familiar. Keep going.
Just then, I noticed the light was on in my sister's room.
Okay, phew. So it's just mirroring one of the past events. It's not actually the past event.
And she's still awake.
You bet your ass she is.
Hey, Rekyu, did he even knock?
No.
Ryoushi noise. When she looked up, I froze. Her eyes were red and swollen.
It's called crying, bitch.
What is it, Ryoushi?
Are you crying?
No, my eyes are just a little wet. You're a doctor, you know this.
Awkwardly, she wiped her tears. You do. Turns out you haven't changed a bit. I thought back to the past and smiled. I thought she was a whole different person, but I was wrong. If anyone changed, it was me.
It is still too hot.
What's the matter? Come on. You can talk to me about whatever's on your mind. I conducted myself not as her older brother, but more like a mentor.
Yeah, I survived this hell. You can too.
You really do sound like a hunter.
Is it about Alistair?
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm just devastated. I know you warned me, but when I saw it for myself in person, I even made sure to study DID in advance. I thought I was ready for it.
Crazy.
But I wasn't.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot I was narrator. You start reading and I forgot that I'm doing shit now.
Her voice with tears.
Well, thank you.
No.
Ryoushi, what happened to the boy I loved all those years ago?
He's a little liar.
Yeah, he's a deceitful little bitch.
Sob.
I reached out and stroked her hair.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't complain. I need to be strong.
It's normal to feel off balance during the first appointment with the patient. The same thing happened to me too.
Yeah, you called him Snow 5 times. Snow, Alistair, fuck. Snow? No, Alistair, fuck!
It did?
Of course it did.
What do I do from here? What should I do for him?
Just do whatever you can.
The best advice somebody has ever given me.
Cook for him, spend time with him. Things like that.
That's it?
And that's the sort of thing his life has been missing all this time. For DID, it's vital that the patient has a support network. Problem is, Alistair has a deep mistrust of others. He won't open up easily.
And that's how the problems compound on each other.
He may even reject you at first.
Oh no, rejection. Reikyu's one true fear.
But if it ever gets to be too much, I want you to find a friend you can vent to. Wolf.
I brought home a stray dog.
We have to keep
Rude.
we have to keep our spirits up if we want to heal Alistair. She gazed up at me intently.
Yeah, you're right.
And then she smiled bashfully. Your eyes are swollen. Go downstairs and wash your face.
No. Right. Thanks, Ryoushi. I feel better now that I got off my chest.
I'm glad to hear it.
You really haven't changed a bit, huh?
そうか
I haven't.
Yep. You always looked 30, but now you actually are.
Backhanded compliment.
Wow.
His face says it
Well-
all.
Well, at least he could say that he aged gracefully.
I guess. I gave her a flick on the forehead for her bratty comment. Goods.
Ow! Gosh, you're so mean.
You're one to talk.
どっちもだよ
I mean,
So you're gonna be moving out soon, aren't you?
まあな
yeah. I don't want
俺はあい
to
つの
hover
近
over
くに
him
いすぎ
too
てもダメ
much.
なんだ
Helicopter.
Right. I think I get it.
不安か
Are you scared?
No, I'm okay now. I'm a big girl. I'm not alone anymore. I have Alistair and Cinderella.
Good.
お前や父さんや母さん
I pray that you, Mom,
ア
and
リステ
Dad,
アを
can help
孤
save
独感や
Alistair
孤
from
立
the
感から
loneliness
救い
and
出してくれることを
isolation.
願ってる
Peace, bitch.
The next morning.
Good morning.
おはよ
Morning. When I came downstairs, I found my sister making breakfast.
Is that what we're calling it?
The instant I saw her face, I noticed something was off.
Oh no, she's smiling.
What? Is there something on my face?
Maybe there is. What happened to your ribbon? I was wondering about that.
Why does she have a tiny bow now?
Yeah, because like I noticed that in a wolf's route, but
Oh, that? I took it off. I'm a grown woman now. Ribbons are too childish.
Meanwhile, Alistair crying in the corner.
はあ
hmm.
おはようございます。
Good morning.
Morning, Alistair.
This was her way of expressing her commitment. She was prepared to leave the past behind and move forward.
Until it becomes relevant again.
I had gained the blessing and understanding of my family, but this didn't exactly solve all my problems.
I mean, first of all, why would it?
True.
新しい環境に変わって数日経つが
You've had a few
どうだ？
days to adapt to your
少し
new
は慣れた
environment.
か
How's it going?
Well, the heat lamp needs adjusting.
Good.
何か不便なこと
Any
や
problems you need help
困って
with?
ることはあるか
いえ、
Nothing in particular.
Yeah, there's just this annoying girl I live with.
そうか
I see.
じゃあ
Anything on your
何か
mind?
気になることはあるか
特には
Nothing in particular.
今の気分はどう
How are you feeling?
普通です。
Normal.
Normal.
That's not a normal response, man.
Alistair normal or normal people normal?
Uh,
普通とは
meaning.
Thank you,
い
Ryoushi.
つもと特に変わらない状態です。
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Cool, Alistair normal. Good.
死にたいとか
Do you ever find
自分は
yourself feeling
必要のない人間だ
suicidal
と
or
か
unneeded?
そういうふうに思ってい
Well,
る
not
して
until
い
you
ない
said so.
別に
Not really.
そうか
I see.
それは
Glad
よ
to
か
hear
った
it. His expression remained stiff from start to finish. My family gave me regular detailed updates on his condition, and evidently, he refused to open up to them. Shocking.
Yeah, because he's lying and has a guilty conscience and blah 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 blah.
I leaned in close and lowered my voice.
アリステア
Alistair,
もし
if
何か
anything's bothering you,
俺だけ
you
に
know you
話して
can
くれない
trust
か
me, right?
今ならこの場に
It's just you and me right now.
今日
I promise I won't speak over this to anyone
誰にも言わ
else.
ないと約束する
Look at his face. He's just like, oh.
He didn't realize
Very
HIPAA exists.
He didn't realize that a boy could get close and whisper in your ear.
Gay.
Gay.
Not like anyone could hear us in here, but I was told to leave out an element of secrecy. It encourages people to open up.
おじさんに
Mr. Arisu asked me if I want to go to college.
そうか
Nice.
教えてくれてありが
Thanks
と
for telling me.
うちなみに
Incidentally,
お前はそれに
how
つ
do
い
you
て
feel
どう思っ
about
た
it? Do you
学
want
校
to?
に行きたいか
Ryoshi, meanwhile, excuse me, I have to go make a phone call. Beep boop boop boop. What the fuck, Dad?
uh,
学校といって
I
も
mean, it's just community college, right? That's where I'm at. I'm at community college. Wee.
Wow.
Ew.
そう
I did a little bit of community college for my general stuff, and then I went to a specialty school.
That's fair. I'm just collecting random skills, so...
Hell yeah, that's the best part about community college is getting random ass skills.
In theory, if I wanted to do gen ed classes, I'm most of the way there for a Japanese language degree, but I don't want to, so...
Hell yeah. Because then people expect you to whip that shit out on a dime, man.
I mean, I would like to be fluent, so that's not the problem. I
You
just...
can be fluent without having the certificate.
True.
So like that's not going to stop you from. It's not like, oh, if I don't get my certification, I can't be fluent. It's just you want to make a career out of it, really.
Yeah. Alright.
今さら
I don't see how a college education is going to matter at this point. You know what? That's fair, buddy. Valid.
じゃあこのまま
Would you
家に
rather-
Especially in this case.
Yeah. Would you rather just stay at home?
Time to work on that house husband skills. Let's go.
Apparently he didn't like that idea either.
やっぱり
Do you think it's important that I go to college?
お前はどう思
Well, what do you think?
う少し質問
Let
を
me
変えよう
rephrase. Why
どうして
don't you
学校
want
に
to
行きたく
go?
ないと思う
At this, his face flushed red
それは
because it's
恥ず
embarrassing.
かしいから
どうして恥ずかしいんだ
僕はもう
Now that I've graduated
16
high
だし
school, I should be going to university,
本当なら高校
not
生
some
になって
community college. No, sweet Alistair. That's not how it always
Bro,
works.
I've seen people in their 30s go, or people even up in their like 40s or 50s go to community college.
Yeah, my mom's been to back to community college when I started after
Yeah.
high school. So
That's the cool thing about college. You just meet a bunch of people and all from all different walks of life, all varying ages. Like it's a cool place.
yeah.
なら
So you want to
高校
go
に
to
は通いたいか
university then?
中学校も高校
No
も
matter which college you
お前のことを
attend,
知る
no one's
生徒
going
は
to know you
おそら
there.
くいないだろ
No
う
one will know about your
言わ
condition
なければ
unless you tell
誰にも
them.
わからないそれでも
Or are you
学校
afraid of
に
what
行
might
くことが
happen if
怖い
you
か
go?
はい
Exactly.
そうか
I see.
まあ
Well, I
俺
certainly
は無理
won't
に行けとは
force you
言わない
into it.
人と接するのが
If you
嫌
don't
な
want
ら
to interact with
通信
people,
制高校と
some
かあるし
schools
な
will offer remote courses.
勉強
Then
だ
you
った
could just
ら
ask someone to
お
help
前
you
の
with
近
your
くにいる人
homework.
間に教えてもらうとか
Hell yeah.
If I were Alistair, I would do that, but go figure. Only my Japanese class hasn't been remote since I've been back to community college. And even then, my Japanese course has been hybrid, so...
I was really lucky. My last year of college, COVID hit, so I could not go to class. So everything was online, and I was living my best fucking life.
Nice.
I was like, oh, I just have to wake up, log online, go to class. Okay, cool.
妹さんですか
Like your sister. Rekyu. Well,
あい
sure,
つも
she
教
could
えられ
probably
るだろう
teach
な
you. She is smart. Not this.
Rekyu smart?
Not this. Alistair actually took interest. He fell into contemplation for a long moment before asking his next question.
妹さんは頭がいいん
Is
で
your
すか
sister smart?
まあ
Yeah,
そうだ
I
な
guess. Smarter
To a
than me,
degree.
at
もうずっと
least.
な
漁師先生よりも
Smarter than a doctor?
ああ
Yeah,
むし
in
ろ
fact. She's probably the
家
smartest
族
person
の
in our
誰よ
whole
りも
family.
頭がいいかもな
みんな
Well,
お医者さん
really,
な
when
ん
it
で
comes
す
to
よ
like smart, you're just like, how knowledgeable are you about a certain topic? Because there's
Yeah.
strong suits where people are very knowledgeable about topics, and then other topics they don't know jack shit about.
Mm-hmm. But you're
So
all...
it's more like smart is how you apply the knowledge that you know rather than what you know.
Yeah. But you're all doctors. Yep. I nodded, and he exhaled in awe. But I thought he didn't remember her, so why would he react like that?
あいつ
Got him.
昔から頭が良かったよ
Got him.
教科書
She's
でも
always
一度
been
読
a
めば暗
smart
記できた
kid.
みたいだ
She
し
could read a textbook
Tests でも
once and
いつも
memorize the
100
whole
だった
thing. And she always got a perfect score on all her tests. Damn.
Wow, perfect anime girl syndrome.
Mary
Damn.
Sue.
Mary Sue, Allie Sue, it's all the same.
Yep. I acted like I was revealing a secret, but really, I was gauging his reaction.
まあ
I guess you
天才だっ
could
たん
say
だろう
she's a
な
genius.
でも
But it was never that smart, so I always resented her.
あまりよく思わなかったな
Honestly, even though Reikyu is definitely a Mary Sue, like, I like that the fact that she is part of, like, it's important, it plays a role, and it's part of the conflict.
Yeah, it's also part of her internal conflict because it's like, oh,
Mhm.
everything I do is perfect except I can't fix this one problem going on right here.
Yeah, like, she's Mary Sue in the only way that it's okay.
She has the gifted child syndrome. So the
Mhm.
gifted child syndrome is that you do everything you do is extraordinary up to a certain point in your life, and then you suffer your first failure
Hmm.
or like your first setback. You just don't know what to do,
Yeah.
and it's for some people it's crippling. Goddamn, like they
Mhm.
just shut down completely. They're like, it's supposed to work. What is going on here? And it's like, yep, that's a setback.
そうなんですか
Really?
俺は優秀でもなんで
I
も
was
なか
never
ったから
gifted
な
like she was.
どち
If
らかといえ
anything,
ば
my grades were
成
lower
績
than
も下の方
average.
をうろうろしてたし
意外です
And that's surprising.
よく言われ
And I
るよ
get that a lot.
俺の方がずっと
You'd think I'd be the
年上なのに
mature
って
older brother, but instead, I
自分
spent
で
half
自
the
分と
time
妹を
bitterly
比べて
comparing myself to
自暴
her.
自棄になったこともあ
Can
る
you imagine if your doctor just came in and it's like, yeah, actually I was a dumb kid and I've always had an inferiority complex.
でもな
Damn.
こうして医者になれたんだからよ
But
か
hey,
ったよ
I still managed to achieve my goal, so it all worked out.
どうやって医
How
者になれた
did
ん
you
ですか
do it?
一生懸
I
命
studied
勉
my
強
ass
した
off
ん
the
だよ
best I could.
俺なりに
But it's still there.
His gaze lowered in hesitation.
妹さんは学校に
She
行くんで
goes
す
to
よ
college now, right?
ああ
Yeah,
行きま
and
す
then I'll go.
え
Huh?
僕も学校
I'll
に
go
行
to
こうと思いま
college.
す
You know
別
you
に
don't have to
無理
push
しなくても
yourself,
いいんだぞ
right?
Alistair's gonna get that edumacation.
Mm-hmm.
大丈夫です
I'll be okay.
急に意見が変わ
You
った
seem
み
to
たい
have
だが
switched tack
何
rather
か理由がある
abruptly.
のか
Is there a reason for that?
なんとなく
Not really.
行きた
I
いと
just
思っ
feel
たん
like
です
going.
そうか
Well, alright
わ
then.
かった
I was still curious, but didn't push it any further. No need to rush things. There's still time.
偉いな、
I'm proud of you,
アリステア。
Alistair. So I praised him for taking the first step.
Ryoushi! Alistair said he wants to go to school.
College, rekyu.
As I was drinking coffee and reading a book, Rekyu ran up and wrapped her arms around my neck.
あ、ああ。
Yeah, so I've
まあ
heard.
な。
Her screeching in my ear annoyed me, but I was too tired to move, so I just let her. That's a mood.
That's a mood.
Yay! Now we can go to school together.
Unless you're going to community
同じ学校じゃね
college.
えだろ。
It won't be the same school, though.
That's fine. I'm just happy that we get to commute together. Oh, unless his classes start at a different time.
一緒じゃ
I
ねえ
don't think
の。
it's the same.
つか、
And for the
Jump
record,
home
you
and
better
chocolate
ask him
oreo.
first.
I know.
うん。
So, what are you reading?
A book. I tried to ignore her, but she changed the subject.
ク
Damn.
ロスワードだよ。
It's a crossword. I first got into this hobby back when I met Snow White. Each time I guessed the right word, it reminded me of his riddle, and before I knew it, I was hooked. Damn.
Oh, that's cute.
It is.
And then in the dream, the Ryoshi's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I brought you another crossword puzzle."
So it's not a novel? Let me see.
あんまくっつく
Get
な。
off me.
うぜえ。
You're so obnoxious. Eventually, I got so irritated that I forcibly peeled her off of me.
You jerk. Don't you love your cute baby sister?
別に。
I've never
お前を
once
可愛
thought
いと
of you
思った
as
ことはね
cute.
えし。
Definitely baby though. No, Rekyu. Just no. I'll read it, but no.
Okay then. How about sexy?
うん。
Oh, Ryoushi.
I looked at her in disgust.
That's not a no.
You mad, bro?
Wow.
She snickered at me. Where did she develop this bratty attitude?
Next, she's gonna come in with a bag of Doritos and Mountain Dew with the Leet Speak gamer cap.
Oh dear. If we somehow don't get a CG this run, I'll have to edit that for the thumbnail.
You mad bro is the most Rekyu sentence, man.
It is.
You know, I never knew you liked crossword puzzles, Ryoushi.
そりゃそうだろ。
Not surprised.
長い
So
こ
you
と
spent
離
all
れて
those
暮ら
years
してたんだから
apart.
な。
Yeah, I developed a hobby, bitch. What of it?
Right.
Look, not again. The second I pushed her away, she would get that sad puppy dog look on her face, just like when she was little.
That's just her face, man.
Hey, Ryoushi?
She looked up at me intently.
Alistair has 4 other personalities. Cinderella, Snow White, Red Riding Hood, and Kaguya, right?
あ
Oh,
あ、そうだな。
yeah.
で、それが
Or
どうした
hiding the fact that wizard exists.
What about it?
Well, he seems to have forgotten all about me.
I was already aware of this, but it was the first time she had acknowledged it out loud.
I don't know. She was crying in her room about it. So.
Yeah, but she didn't say it out loud to him, so...
True.
I was just wondering why that might be.
She wasn't crying, but still, I could tell she was really agonizing over it. It wasn't my job to comfort her, however.
可能性としては
Yeah, that was
複数あ
Alistair's
る
job.
な。
There are a
お前と
few
の出会いはあいつにと
possibilities.
って 特
Maybe
に
his
重
memories
要
of
じゃ
you
なかっ
weren't
た
that
のか。
important. Or maybe
そうだ
everything
な。
that happened forced those
いろいろな出
memories
来事
down
があり
into
すぎて
subconscious.
お前のことが
You weren't
仮想
you
に
weren't
沈んで
important
思い
enough,
出せな
bitch.
くなっているのか。それとも
Or
Maybe there's another personality lurking in there?
まあそうだな。
sure, it's
司
possible.
令機なんかもそうだ
Take
な。
Snow White, for
たま
example.
たま俺が知ってい
If
た
I
から
didn't know he
存在を認識
existed,
している
he
が
might have faded away
そう
before
じゃなか
anyone
ったら
even knew he was there.
誰にも気づかれないまま今頃消えていたかもな。
But Snow White hasn't disappeared, right?
多分な。
I don't think so.
表
He
に
just
は出
doesn't
てこない
show
だけで
himself. But
他
since the
の奴
other
らが司令機を
personalities are
認識
aware
し
of
ているという
him,
こと
he
は
must still be in
消
there.
滅はしていないんだろ
Right.
う。そういえば
Come to think of
他
it,
にもいた
there
な。
was another one. As I organized my thoughts, I remembered something.
He remembers
The wizard.
wizard.
What?
アリステア、
Going in
Cinderella,
order, he'd be
Shireki,
Alistair's fifth personality. After Cinderella,
Kaguya-no
Snow
Jinkaka.
White, Red Riding Hood, and
生まれた
Kaguya.
順番で言ったら6番目
The
か。
fifth personality.
So there's 6 in total?
ああ、
Yeah.
I never knew.
Of course not, Rekyu. You just learned.
That was the point.
そりゃ
Yeah,
教えてなかっ
because I
た
never
からな。
told you.
Why not?
あいつは
Because
す
he
でに
no
存
longer
在して
exists.
ないからだ。
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He died?
そうだ。
Yeah.
How come?
弱すぎたん
He
だ。
was too weak.
あいつに
didn't
は
even
名前
have a
すらな
name.
かった。
Alright, he doesn't have the wizard name yet. I was
Yeah.
about to make a joke. His name was the wizard, but no, Reikyu gives him the wizard name.
Mm-hmm. This is not something I took great joy in telling her. If only he had a consciousness. Was it wrong to lament the way things turned out?
So, you met him?
あ
Yeah, just
あ、一度
once.
だけな。
What was he like? It was a he, right?
彼だから
And that's what I was told.
男だろう
Yeah.
な。
Reikyu about to be jealous of some bitch in some dude's head. Then later puts one.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
すべての記憶があ
He
り、
was a flawless
知能、
specimen with
社
all the
会性と
knowledge
も
and
何の問
memories
題
of the
もない完
others.
璧な存在。
Not so flawless.
そいつの
At
生みの親
least,
である。
according to the
当時の主治
psychiatrist
医
who
の言葉だ。
created him.
Yeah, we're not gonna trust that secondhand account shit here.
だが、
But he
その
lacked
人格には
emotions, and
感
his
情や
senses were
感覚と
numb.
いうものがなかった。
True.
実際、
At least,
俺にも
that's
そう
how
見
he
えた。
seemed to me when I met him.
他と違って
Unlike the rest,
こ
he
いつ
didn't
には
have a
自分は
self.
ないと。
Imagine not having emotions. That's wild.
It turns out there are people born like that.
Yeah,
うん、
it really
そう
is.
だな。
So, what made you decide to tell me after all?
I just remembered it.
She gazed.
What? It's true.
She gazed firmly into my eyes.
なんとなく
Just
だな
felt like it.
Oh, really? Say, Ryoushi, is personality fusion the only cure for DID?
Asking the real questions here. Let's go.
Right?
一人の体に一つの魂、一つの人格。
One body,
Fuck you,
正しい
Ryoushi.
人間のあり方
one
だ
soul, one personality. That's the way humans are meant to be.
と
Look, I know he got that from his mentor, but like, damn.
According to Alistair's previous doctor, anyway.
Do you disagree?
DID は
DID isn't a
脳の
brain
障害じゃない
disorder. The patient protects their mental stability by dissociating from unbearable thoughts and
心の安
memories.
定を保ってきたんだ
Yeah,
無理に統
and
合しようとすれば
Force it all to fuse, and you risk destroying that stability altogether.
むしろお
Besides,
前が
how would you feel if someone told you that the body you're in doesn't belong to
こ
you,
の体の
and
本
therefore
当の
you
持
should
ち
be
主じゃない
erased?
今すぐお前は
it's
消
called
え
an
るべきだ
eviction notice, Ryoshi.
と言われたらどう思う
Here's a 30-day notice.
Here's a 30-day notice. Get out when you can. Oh god, that'd be so, like, put it in that perspective. It's like everybody can relate to that. It's like, fuck you. Everybody has the same thought. Just fuck my landlord, man.
Yeah.
それは
It would feel like a
死ぬと言わ
death
れているような
sentence,
もんだ
wouldn't it?
Yes, in most cases it is.
それぞれの人格は
Each personality has his own mindset and values.
価値観
Add
も違
fear
う
and pain into the mix, and you've got a
今そこ
recipe
に
for
いる人格
panic.
に恐怖と苦しみを与えれば余計な混乱を招くだけだ
I think what's really fun about DID is that different alters can also have different physical ailments.
That is interesting. Can you
Right?
give me an example? Like asthma?
I think asthma is one, yeah. I don't remember like a whole lot of specifics, but yeah.
That is very interesting that they have like physical ailments, but I'm guessing it's like the major stuff, like say like allergic reaction to blank is kind of universal. So like if they had like a food allergy,
I think that's also something that can vary between alters, but don't quote me on
really,
that.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I always thought that was like more genetic based.
It really depends.
Yeah, because it is like, especially with this, it's like it's a case by case basis, not a like a universal thing will work for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Genetics are weird. Yes, they are weird indeed.
Anyways,
Yes, you did read this.
I know.
So that's why none of them know they have multiple personality disorder, huh?
No, they know. They were told.
I'm pretty sure the alters know.
Yeah, they're aware. They
They're
know
aware
each
the others
other.
exist, at least.
知らなけ
They
れ
know
ば
their
いけない真
headmates.
実だけどな
At least Cinderella does, because he's like, oh yeah, I know all of them. I speak for all of them.
Yeah. For now, but they'll need to learn the truth sooner or later. What? To be honest, I was debating about this myself. It would be all too easy to drop the bombshell, but there's no guarantee they'd accept it.
You're adopted. I mean, fuck.
I mean, true, they are adopted. They already knew that, though. Pushback was inevitable, especially during this period of mental instability.
Yes, it's called school. And yes, it is very mentally unstable.
Why does this conversation have you confused about when it takes place, Spooky? Everything has been happening in chronological order.
So, Spooky, this takes place after Alistair got adopted,
Mm-hmm.
but before Wolf comes into the picture. So before Alistair starts going to school.
Yeah.
And technically before Rekyu starts going to school, too.
Yeah.
So they have not met Wolf yet. Alistair is just new to the family and being very socially awkward.
本人たちの役割がそれぞれ
And
決まってい
Ryoushi
て
is sharing information
必要な
with
情報を伝達し合い
Rekyu,
互
so
い
that
に
way
納得
she
した上で
knows a
住み
little
分け
bit
で
more
きてい
about
る
what's
の
going
なら
on.
それはそれで社会に
The
適応し
implication
てい
that
るんじ
alters
ゃ
are
ないかとい
unaware
う
of
考え
well-being
方もある
alters. I think we might have kind of misinterpreted that, because they are also talking about treatment options, quote unquote, like the integration.
I guess they could be aware of each other, but not realize that they're all the same being.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like, I also thought they already knew it too, but, like, I guess technically Snow would be the only one that knows, because he figured it out.
Yeah.
The other ones are just kind of like, yeah, I just exist now.
The others might not know, but like not know what it is exactly that's causing their existence to be like that. Or they don't know that's necessarily not normal. Might be also a thing that's happening.
I mean, if they're questioning their own existence, that sounds pretty normal to me.
If they each have their own role to play, share information as necessary, and have their own defined space, then one might argue they're already well adjusted.
So they won't have to disappear?
俺は
I believe a total unification of the personalities is indeed the best option. Flicks Ryoshi's forehead.
だが無理強い
But I
はしない
won't force them.
結局のとこ
Ultimately,
ろ
it depends on what
本
they
人た
want
ち
to
がどう
do.
したいかによるな
Okay, he
I
can.
mean,
That's fair.
that's fair. He's like, this is my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
but also, not my life.
Yeah.
まあ今
For
はあ
right
いつの
now,
環境
the
を
top priority
落
is
ち
to
着か
get
せる
him
ことが
acclimated
最
to
優
his
先
new
だ
life.
New life!
Right. Operation Find him a friend.
A month later, Alistair and Rekyu had enrolled into their respective colleges. Alistair in particular was entered into his special needs class. He didn't seem to think highly of it, but thus far he appears to be quite diligent about attending his classes. According to Rekyu, the two of them walked to school and back every day.
どうだ
How's it
今
going?
の暮らし
Have you
には
settled
慣れ
into
てき
your
た
new
か
routine?
No!
Yes, sir. The only problem I could see was that Alistair had yet to open up to my sister.
正直に言っていいん
You
だぞ
can be honest with me, you know.
俺はお前
I'm
の
not
家
your
族じゃなくて
family. I'm just your
お前
doctor.
の主治医なんだからな
今の家には
My new
とても
family
良くして
treats
もら
me
って
very
います
well.
おじさんやおばさん
My
はとて
adoptive
も優
parents
し
are
い
really
し
kind,
僕
and I
の
can
こと
tell they're
に
doing
色々と
everything
気を
they
使って
can
くれ
for
てる
me.
のもわかりますだけど
But
But...
he suddenly went quiet.
あいつか
Is it Rekyu? Is Rekyu
あいつ
bothering
のこ
you?
とは嫌いか
Did she beat you at arm wrestling?
He averted his gaze.
嫌いではないんです
No, she doesn't bother me. I'm
少し
just
苦手
a
という
little
か
uncomfortable around her, I guess.
She bothers him in a different way.
不思議と胸が苦しくなる
For some reason, whenever I look at her, my chest gets all tight.
多分彼女は
I
僕と
think
違
it's
って
because she's so
何
perfect
でも
and
持ってて
beautiful and
何でも
competent.
できるか
It
ら
makes me feel bad by
とてもキラ
comparison.
キラしていて目をそらしたくなるんだと思います
あいつと一緒にい
So you
るの
don't
は
like
嫌
being
か
around her?
いいえ
No, that's not it.
そうか
I see.
まあ
Well,
無理して
I'm
ま
not
で
gonna
仲良く
force
し
you
よう
to
とは
be
言
her
わねえ
best
よ
friend. If
嫌
you
な
don't
ら
like
無視
her,
したってい
just
い
ignore her.
She's my best friend, best of all best friend.
Right. He claimed not to remember her, but my gut told me this was a lie.
Why you always
お疲れ
lying?
様です。
Thanks for all your hard work today, Dr. Ryoushi.
お疲れ様です
Likewise. After my afternoon appointments, I pulled out my phone and saw I'd received a few messages.
なんだ
Rekyu. Apparently her classes had just finished for the day.
Hey, Ryoushi, I want to introduce you to somebody.
彼氏か
Your boyfriend?
No, nothing like that. Though he probably wishes.
返信早いな
She sure replied quick. I was prepared to disregard her messages, but the next one she sent quickly changed my mind.
I met a guy who says he's friends with Red Riding Hood. His name is Yuki Okami.
赤ずきん
friends with Red Riding Hood. At the same time, there was something about the name Okami that felt familiar.
He doesn't know yet.
I told her my work schedule, and we promptly made plans.
He has no idea what he's getting into.
Then the big day rolled around.
Wolf, this is my brother Ryoushi.
アリス漁師だ
Ryoushi Arisu.
一応
I'm Alistair's
精神科に
primary
勤めている医者
physician,
で
and I work at the
アリ
psych
ステアの
clinic.
主治医だ
You're
かっこいい
you're so cool.
兄弟揃って美形
You both got such
で
good
もアリスちゃんとあんま
genes.
似てないんすね
That's a weird thing to say to someone you just met.
金髪
Yeah.
あハーフだか
Oh,
ら
but you don't look much alike. Does the hospital really let you dye your hair? Wait, are you mixed race?
この頭の悪
You're
さ
telling me
は
this moral is Okami. Not very
狼
wolfy at
っ
all.
て感じじゃねえな
I know, right? He's such a nerd.
ひでえ
Rude.
My impression of Okami, or Wolf, was, well, he was normal, in a good way. Cheerful, friendly, and kind. To me, he was the polar opposite of Alistair.
ああはじめましてアリスちゃ
Well,
んの友達
nice to meet you.
狼
I'm
勇気です
Alice's new friend, Yuki Okami.
おおよその話は
Rekyu told me all
こいつか
about
ら
you.
聞いた
You're friends with Red Riding Hood.
赤ずきんと知り合いなんだってな
はい
Yes, sir.
I pulled out my phone, launched the voice recording app, and set it on the table. Luckily, Alistair wasn't home yet, because I didn't want him to be present for this. There was no telling what Wolf was about to say.
お前が知ってること
Tell me everything you know.
全部話せ
I had sensed that his past might involve me, and sure enough, it did. The drowning boy I rescued from the lake, that was Wolf.
Oh, good. We don't have to go through the entire story again.
And the boy in the Red Riding Hood who I mistook for Wolf? Naturally, that was Red Riding Hood. I suppressed the urge to tear my hair out. Twice in my life I had encountered Alistair without even realizing it.
Sucker.
Later, Alistair came home, and after dinner, Wolf and I headed out. As we walked,
Man, I'm so glad we skipped over the entire Wolf backstory again, because holy shit, how many times?
as we walked to the parking lot, we chatted about all sorts of things. He told me he wanted to help Red Riding Hood to make up for the past, but didn't know how.
お前
Tell
ど
me,
こに住んでるん
where
だ
do you live?
湖の近くにあるコテ
In
ー
a
ジみたいな
cottage type house near the lake.
りょうさん
What
は
about you?
お前らの高校
Pretty
から
close to your college,
割とす
actually.
ぐ近くだ
Well, now we know he's not a predator.
Neat.
湖なら
The lake's not far from here.
一
Well,
人
you'll
で
be
帰
alright
れ
on
る
your
か
own.
俺高校
I'm a
男
big
子
boy.
ですよ
I can handle it.
I would have offered to walk him home, but evidently that was unnecessary.
分かってる
Yeah, I know.
今日は
Sorry to keep you here
わざ
so
わざ
late.
付き合わせて悪かった
See you around. I opened the car door and started to climb in.
あ漁師さん
Wait, Ryoushi.
Suddenly, he called out to me.
ん
Oh,
あの時俺を
Thank
助
you
けてくれて
For saving my
ありがとうござい
life
ま
all
した
those years ago.
ずっと俺とばあちゃんを
I always wanted to thank the two med school students who saved me and Grandma, but I never knew their names or what they
名前
looked
も
like.
顔もわからなくて会えてよかったです
So
本当
I'm
にあ
so
りがとうござ
glad
い
I
ました
finally found you. Thank you so much.
あ
no problem.
あもう一人
I'll be
も
sure to
言っとく
tell
よ
the other guy.
That's because we're in reality, Spooky. So Wolf and Ryoshi's stories take place in the world outside of the other games.
I think the thing that got me about the car door mention is that, like, Yoshi said he was going to walk Wolf home, but, like, Why not drop him off closer, at least? You have a car.
True.
I don't know. A few days later, I went out for drinks with my buddies from college. Wow, so that little kid's going to college now? Man, time flies.
Old college friend A. I love my friends, old college friend A and old college friend B.
I'm sure it does. While I enjoyed the taste of alcohol, I was well aware that I was a total lightweight. After 2 small cups of sake, I was already feeling sleepy.
Hell yeah. That's crazy though. So he turned out your sister's friend's friend?
Yeah.
What is with you and all these kids? Why do they love you so much?
Beats me. What was the other boy's name again? He had a sort of princessy name, right? Snow White. Right, him. He turned down all those hot girls just so you could go see him every night. For a while there, I was worried you might be a pedo. I mean, fair.
Well, he's allowed to live near our school, so
yeah. Not funny, you asked.
I mean, it was a valid concern, actually.
Obviously, I know better now.
Maybe we'll reunite with that one too.
At this, I felt complicated. I had told him about Wolf, but not about Alistair and his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality still applied, even when it came to fellow doctors. That reminds me, is your whole family out here right now? Shouldn't you be with them?
Nah, they don't drink.
That's fine. We don't even live together. Why not? You should.
Yeah, the family that drinks together stays together.
It's a long story. No. And besides, I fell silent. How could I preach to Alistair about the importance of family, then turn around and say I didn't care about my own?
Because that's called a double standard.
That being said, I had valid reasons for not living under the same roof as him. I didn't want to give him preferential treatment, and I didn't want him to think I was coddling him.
Yeah, that's Reikyu's job.
Maybe he would think me uncaring, but I had chosen to be his doctor instead of his family, and I needed to commit to it. What about you? You just got married, right? Shouldn't you be with your wife? I already told her I'd be drinking with you, so she's cool with it. For some reason, she trusts you more than me.
Fair.
Take a long hard look at the mirror, pal. Hey, come on, I'm a family man now.
Friend B over there just sipping his drink, just like, yep.
Family, huh? Oh, interested? No, not really. But I do envy that close relationship you have with her.
See, that's a healthy thing to say.
Why don't you get yourself hitched too? Not interested right now.
Must be nice to keep your options open, Playboy. There are a ton of hot nurses England for you.
It's news to me.
Obviously. So how's your love life? Anyone special?
No. I've got enough on my plate with my career and personal life. I just don't have time.
That's our Ryoushi. Always a bit of a mess. Can't pretend it doesn't suit you though. Like that one time you dyed your hair black.
Well, tonight we're getting wasted. Let's go off all that stress. Hey, waitress, I need another beer. No, I think what you need is to go home. In the end,
Rude.
we drink until late into the night. Did I read that? The next
No.
morning. I clicked back into the window and then it proceeded.
And then it auto-clicked. Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem.
Next morning. Dots. Lou was slightly hungover and got ready for work all the same.
Man, who turned on the sun?
うるせ
Ugh, shut up. The doorbell sounded so much louder today.
Yeah, that's what a hangover does. It makes you have a very acute sense of hearing.
And when I opened the door, my headache intensified.
No, it's gonna be Rekyu.
Morning, Ryoushi.
I contemplated shutting the door and locking it. But she seemed to read my mind, because she quickly slipped in through the gap.
Here's your lunch.
With that, she handed me a paper bag.
いらね
No thanks.
I'll leave it here for you. You gotta work now, right? Gambatte.
Good luck.
Beautiful.
Well, we've already established that she says the word and then the translation immediately after.
I know, but you didn't have to change your voice.
What do you mean? I always sound like this.
Goodness. She set the delivery on the table without letting me get a word in edgewise.
えおい
Hey, Rekyu.
Hmm?
朝っぱら
What the hell are you doing at my house at the crack of dawn?
Bringing you lunch, obviously. Even though you haven't had breakfast yet.
I didn't ask for one.
Yeah, I know. I made an executive decision.
Would you like bread or a donut, Relix?
I would say bread, but they probably have the same amount of sugar content, so just give me a donut. Because
Okay.
donuts have more fat.
I have to scoot it over to you. Technology.
Donuts!
Ryoushi, you're almost 30. You need to start taking better care of yourself. I bet you always get takeout for lunch, don't you?
お前は
What are
俺の
you,
母
my
親だ
mom?
If you insist.
Whoa.
She fixed me with a smug smirk.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Man, everybody's asking that question
No,
these
yeah.
days.
Not at the moment.
Good. Then I'm not stepping on any toes.
よくね
Except for mine. I clutched my head. I could no longer tell if the headache was just a hangover.
That's fair.
Oh, sorry. I gotta run. Wolf's waiting for me. I'll come back later for the dirty Tupperware, so just leave them in the sink or something.
おい
Hey, Rekyu. I called out to her as she turned away.
Or, you could wash the Tupperware for her, Ryoushi. Take control of your life here, man.
What is it?
弁当
Thanks for making lunch.
ありがとな
Take care on your way to
気ぃつけ
class.
て行ってこい
See, this is why people like Ryoushi. He's cold, but like he appreciates the effort. He just will give you shit about it.
Yeah. Her eyes widened, suggesting I caught her off guard. Fucking. That yawn caught me off guard, damn. And then,
Will do. See you later.
with a smile, she dashed out. Once the storm had passed, I looked down at the packed lunch on the table.
弁当とか
I feel like a kid
い
again.
つぶりだ
She was right, of course. I always bought my lunch from the mini mart inside the hospital. That was
Let's go.
But that was pretty normal for doctors, especially unmarried men.
Ryoshi's like, I'm gonna be like everybody else. I'm gonna buy my food from the mini mart like a normal person.
お昼ですか？
On your lunch break, Dr. Ryoushi?
はい。
Yep.
あれ？お弁当。
Oh, that sounds like a guy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright. Is that a packed lunch?
Male nurse time.
Look, it's nurse and anime. I had to put the two together for 5 seconds.
It's okay. Already, someone had noticed. I froze.
彼女。
From your girlfriend?
違います。
No.
漁師先生、恋人い
Wait,
たんですか？
what? Dr. Ryoushi has a girlfriend?
Oh no, the rumors.
妹が
No,
作ったん
my
です。
sister made this.
妹さんか。
Your sister? That's so cute.
あ
Is it?
あ、そうですか。
As a grown man having his sister make lunch for him, I expected them to laugh at me, but apparently not.
They're probably expecting something like PB&J's cut in the shape of hearts or something like that.
As charming and as handsome as you are, I'm sure your sister must be smitten with you.
別に
I
そ
don't
んな
know
ことは。
about that. But right as I was trying to think it wasn't so bad.
He opened it.
I opened it and froze yet again.
なんでしまうんです
Wait,
か？
wait, wait. Why'd you close it?
外で食って
I'm
き
gonna
ま
eat
す。
outside. I tried to play it cool and escape, but to no avail.
なになに？どうしたの？
Hey, what's going on here?
ちょっと見てくださいよ。漁師先
Get
生
a
の
load
お
of this.
弁当。
Dr. Ryoshi's lunch is like super adorable.
見たい見たい。
I want to see.
ほら、漁師先生。
Come on, Dr. Ryoshi.
The next thing I knew, I was surrounded.
Show them.
My only option was to give in.
Hell yeah.
Reluctantly, I opened my lunch once more.
Come on, CG, CG, CG.
わ、すごい。
Oh, wow.
これってキャラ弁
Isn't that what they call food art?
I didn't know how she did it, but she covered my food in hearts and cutesy animals and all that crap.
Yes.
すごい。
She's amazing. As someone who's dabbled here and there, I can tell you that it takes a lot of time and effort.
愛がなくちゃできないってやつ
Made
か。
with the power of love, I take it.
漁師先生。
She loves you very much, Dr. Ryoshi.
そんなことはない
Nah,
で
don't
す
be
よ。
silly. If anything, this was a flat-out prank. Guaranteed.
妹さんってどんな子なんで
What's
す
your
か？
sister like anyway?
I wanted to end the conversation, but people just kept coming and coming.
お、かわいいお弁当だね。
Oh, cute lunch.
お疲れ様です。漁師先生の
Hi there,
妹さんの
Doctor. Apparently, Dr. Ryoshi's sister made this for him.
But yes, are the sausages cut up like little octopi? Because that's adorable.
Maybe.
The one who looks like a model?
会ったことあるんですか？
You've met her?
From there, they proceeded to drill me mercilessly for information about rekyu.
Let's go.
He just wanted to eat his lunch, man.
You just want. Also, he had a hangover this morning. So
Yeah.
He's just not dealing with this shit.
That afternoon, Alistair arrived for a routine appointment.
学校生活はどうだ
How's it going at school?
何か問題
Any
はあるか
problems?
今のところは
None in
特にありま
particular
せん
thus far.
そうか。
Gotcha.
ク
What
ラ
are
スメ
your
ートはどうだ
classmates like? Think you could get along with them?
Annoying.
話しかけてきてく
I'm
れ
this
る
one
人
who
がい
likes
る
to strike up conversations with me.
でも
But
話しか
to
けられ
be
ると
honest,
すぐに固まっ
it
てし
kind
まう
of
という
puts me on guard.
何をしたら
I never knew exactly
どうしたらいいの
what
かが
to
よくわからな
or
くて
how to respond, I mean. A month had passed since Alistair enrolled, and evidently he was still having some trouble fitting in.
でも
But
思ったより
it's
も
actually not as
難
bad
し
as I
く
thought it would be.
僕のクラスに
Nobody makes fun
僕を
of
から
me
かったり
or whispers
ひ
about
そ
me.
ひそと噂話をするような子はいないから
そうか。
Good.
まあ
Well,
今はまだ
it could be hard
新しい
to
環境に
adjust to
馴
a
染
new
むことで大変だろうし
environment,
な。
so just take your time and do your
少しずつ
best.
慣れていけばいいさ。
はい
Right.
勉強はどうだ？
How's the coursework?
はかどっ
Are
て
you
るか？
keeping up? No,
それは
No.
actually. For once, he seemed to brighten up.
今
And Wolf's been
狼
tutoring
に教
me.
えてもらっています。
狼に？
He has.
はい。
Yeah.
I'm so glad we did Wolf's route first, because that would have been like such a bigger reveal in this route.
Yeah. Apparently, Wolf had found his own way to help Alistair.
狼は
Do you enjoy
話
talking
し
to
やすい
him?
か？
はい。
Yeah.
そうか。
Good.
Huh, that's
新しい
gay.
友人ができたんだな。
Glad to hear you've made a new
よかっ
friend.
たな。
Happy Pride, everybody.
At the word friend, Alistair seemed to hesitate. No surprise there, I suppose. As far as I knew, Alistair had never had a male friend his own age. Maybe he didn't recognize the budding connection between himself and Wolf as friendship. I was worried he might not be equipped to handle all the sudden life changes, but so far he seemed to be doing pretty okay. To survive in today's society, a support network was vital. I was prepared to end the appointment there, but then I remembered the incident at lunch.
な
Hey,
あ、お前の弁当は
Rekyu made lunch for
あ
you
いつが
too,
作ってるん
right?
だよな。
No,
はい。
yeah.
どうだった？
How was it? Huh? I mean,
どう
it
って
was
とて
delicious.
も美味しかったです。
Nothing abnormal detected in his reaction.
見た目は？
How did it look?
Oh, here we go.
And looks-wise? And everything was practically perfect, almost like it was store-bought. And she made all of my favorites too.
それも僕の好きなものばっかりだったし。
Not this. I slumped my shoulders.
Oh, yeah, so, yeah, she did
わざ
prank
わざ俺
him.
だけに手間の込んだ
I
嫌
knew
な
it. I was the only one she pranked.
That little shit, I love her.
いや、
It's nothing.
なんでも
Don't worry about it.
お弁当なんてすごい
You know-
久し
You
ぶり
know,
に
Alistair's gonna go home and be like, hey, Rekyu, your brother brought up like the weirdest thing about his lunch, and then she's gonna go,
Probably. You know, it's been a long time since I went to school with a packed lunch.
昔家
It
族で
reminds
ピク
me
ニ
of
ッ
the
クに行った
picnic
時
lunches my mom would make
お
for our
母さんが
family.
作ってくれたっけな。
He grinned bashfully. I had only a vague understanding of his mother's personality, mostly secondhand information, but she sounded like a good person. Energetic and excitable, in touch with her inner child.
ああいうのって
It's gotta be
やっぱ
really
り
hard
作
to
るの
make
大
that
変なん
stuff,
でしょうか。
isn't it?
らしいな。
So I hear,
俺は
but I've never
作ったことない
tried,
からわからねえ
so I
けど
wouldn't know.
yeah, you would first have to make yourself fucking dinner, Ryoushi. Instead of just ordering out, goddamn.
手間暇かけてるってのは
Still.
明らかだしな。
It's obvious she put effort
愛
into
が
it,
なきゃできない
made
ん
with
じ
the
ゃ
power
ない
of
か。
love, yeah? No, just repeating what the nurses told me, but this seemed to give him pause. After a moment, he spoke.
彼女のこと
Should I do
いろい
more
ろと
to
手伝った
help
方が
her?
いいんでしょうか。
お前がそう
No,
思う
that's what you
のな
want
ら
to do.
手伝った
I
らいい
say
んじゃ
go
ないか。
for it.
でも僕は
But I'm so useless. What if I just make things worse?
気になるなら
In that case,
一度
you
声を
could
かけ
always
てみる
ask
といい。
first. but she'll probably say yes. If you don't know how to cook, you could always do the dishes instead.
Anyone
そうですね
can cook.
今
Right.
度
I'll ask her
声を
about
かけ
it.
てみます
Well, Gretel can make sweets, and he can cook normal dishes, but Reikyu's better at the normal dishes. Like
Yeah.
what we consider like meal dishes, not just desserts.
Mm-hmm. From there, I gave him a prescription refill and ended the appointment. On our way out, he asked me a question.
一つ聞きたいんですが
Could I ask you
彼
something?
女って最初からあ
Has
あいう
Ricky
喋り
always
方でした
talked like that?
No.
Huh?
あの
The
英語混じり
code
の
switching, I mean.
あ
Oh, that. I thought back over my past conversations with her. Sure enough, I could remember her switching between Japanese and English here and there.
僕が最初に会った時
And I
は普
remember
通だ
her
った気
doing
がしたん
that
です
back
け
when
ど
we first met.
どうだろうな
Honestly, I'm
俺
not
もあい
sure.
つと会ったのは
I
久
haven't
しぶ
seen
りだ
her
か
in
ら
years
な
until she moved back.
あいつは母
But
親
she
と
was
一緒に
living
海外で
overseas
暮
with
ら
her
していたし
So I figure it's a
お
habit
か
she
しくはないん
developed
じゃねえ
there.
か
そうですか
Right.
そう
I
ですよ
guess that makes sense. He nodded in understanding.
それにしても
You know, I'm
家
amazed
族
you
な
all
のに
decided to
離
live
れて
so
暮らし
far
てたって
apart.
すごいですね
うちは両親
No,
とも
our
忙し
parents
いか
are
ら
busy
な
people. Mom's got a
母親は
research
海外の
facility
研究室で
overseas.
働いていた
And
し
that keeps being bounced around
父
from
親
one
はあち
place
こ
to
ち
the
で引っ張りだ
next.
こだったし
Surreptitiously, I snuck a glance at the clock. Our session was running over time, but it was my last appointment of the day. So I figured I'd keep chatting.
そういえば
Come to think of it,
初めてかも
this
しれ
might
な
be
い
the
な
first time we've all gathered together
今
in
み
one
たいに家
place.
族全員が揃うのは
彼女も
And
ず
Miss
っと一
Ricky
人ぼっ
always
ちだ
by
ったんです
herself
か
too. This reminded me of a question Snow White once asked me.
離れて
Are
寂し
you
かった
lonely? Living on your own?
あ
Yeah, she was. I gazed into his eyes as I spoke.
あだから
And that's why
お前がいて
I'm
くれ
glad
て
you're
よかった
around
よ
for her now.
僕ですか
Me?
No
そう
pressure.
だ
Yeah,
お前がい
you.
るおかげで
With you.
あいつ
She
は
seems
毎
so
日が
happy,
とても充
so much
実して
happier and
楽
more
しそうに見える
fulfilled. You gotta love when the therapy session is also for the therapist. It be that way sometimes.
そんなことは
No, that's not.
Well, you got to think like a lot of therapists got into therapy because they wanted to help people. So when they help people or they see people making improvements, that's cathartic for them.
True. He fell silent. How have we still not got another CG yet since fucking Black
Because it's
Hiroshi?
Ryoushi and they can't get this bitch to stand still for 5 seconds.
But like, man, last time it was like 4 hours, and now we're already like an hour and a half in, and still nothing. We still haven't encountered the first choice yet either.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah,
This-
like,
Oh my god, Ryoshi's route's gonna go so fast. Like, how much more do we got? Wait, Wolf's already introduced. We have probably a couple more therapy sessions with Alistair. We have Gretel coming out. We have the aftermath of Gretel coming out.
yeah. And then Alistair being hospitalized in a coma.
Yeah.
On Sunday, I woke to the realization that today was my first full day off in a long time.
Hey, congrats.
My job was to blame, of course. As a senior medical resident, it didn't matter if I was scheduled to take the day off. If a patient needed me, I went in. End of story. Turned out a busy career filled with late night overtime was far more draining than I realized. Thus, I decided to spend my rare day off catching up on all that missed sleep, or so I thought.
Having a nice day just to sleep. I love it.
But then someone mysterious opens the door.
I wonder who it is. Wolf.
Glump.
Wait.
Out of nowhere, I felt skin contact against my back. My fuzzy mind snapped awake.
お
What the
前
hell are you doing
人
in
の
my
布団入っ
bed?
て何やってんだ
Okay, it's Rekyu.
Uh-oh. Did I wake you? Dang it. I wanted it to be a surprise.
邪魔だから
You're in
ど
the
け
way. Move.
Ow! Don't kick me, butthead!
After I kicked my sister out of my bed, I sat up.
Oh yes, I sleep fully
朝っ
clothed.
ぱらから何の
I
用だ
mean,
よ
some people do. Spooky
I
has.
do it when I take a nap, but I don't like go to bed fully clothed. Like that just seems stupid.
Everyone's different, man. Nog, what do you want with me first thing in the damn morning?
Rise and shine, Ryoushi. It's nearly noon.
It is actually 9 p.m., Rekyu.
It is midnight here, so the opposite of noon.
Yeah.
あそうか
Good to know. With that, I lay back down.
You're still tired?
あ
It's my one day
今
off,
日は休みだ
alright?
からな
It's my one day off of the month. Fuck off.
I was awake, but the fatigue was still there.
Don't you think you should spend the day doing something fun for a change? You remember fun,
そう
right?
だよ
No, I don't.
Well, that's a problem.
I know. Let's go on a date.
は
What? Instantly, the drowsiness evaporated.
Rekyu, do you understand how problematic that statement is?
Why is this the first choice? God damn. We finally got
Guess
to an
I'll karate
option.
chopper.
I think... no, I think it's the last one, if I recall correctly. Let me have to pull up the guide. I wasn't expecting actually.
Hey, look on the bright side. We got that first choice, and oh boy, is it a doozy.
Yeah, man.
We finally get the choice, and it's, do you want to go on a date with your sister?
Okay, yeah, it is option 3. I did happen to remember that
Reminder, this is
correctly.
before Gretel shows up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so option 3.
I do like the other options, though. Guess I'll ask why. Guess I'll karate chop her.
Yeah, those are both good options.
Now we know the karate chopping, it just runs in the family.
Well, I feel like we already knew that.
Yeah, but now it's just like we're given an option to karate chop.
I sat up in bed in sighed in exasperation. Ugh. Go where exactly?
Huh? You're gonna take me somewhere?
お前が言った
It
んだ
was
ろ
your idea,
で
remember?
どこに行きた
So
い
where the hell are we going?
I know, why is she so stupid?
When I repeated my question, she fell into thought.
I didn't think I'd get this far. Anywhere's fine.
何も考えてねえ
So you haven't
んだ
planned a
よ
damn thing?
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you'd actually agree to it.
もうすぐ昼だろ
Well, it's almost noon.
どこ
Might
か
as well
飯
go
でも
grab
食いに
lunch
行くか
somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yes!
Peachy right now, if she was here for this moment.
And so, I drove my sister into the city 2 hours away. New background.
Yo! I mean, they did go 2 miles away, so.
Yeah. 2 hours. I
Or, sorry,
think.
2 hours away.
Yeah, 2 hours.
god, I miss the city so much! Hey, Ryoushi, after we eat lunch, can we go shopping? I want to look at clothes.
好きにしろ。
Suit yourself.
Ooh, I should get a suit. Yay!
I agree, Yoshi.
Hey Sakya, what does a lazy tailor say?
Suit yourself.
Yeah.
Honestly, if we were just grabbing food, we didn't have to come all this way, and yet here we were. But hey, perhaps it was a nice change of pace.
It's at least a nice change of scenery.
If only I was here with anyone else.
Oh!
Up ahead, Rekyu came to a stop.
なんだよ。
What is it?
We better make sure we don't lose each other in the crowd. Hold my hand.
Cute.
Well, Sakyu, you got your 2 wishes. Do you want to make your 3rd before the genie disappears?
That's okay.
You're the first choice and the first CG. Let's go.
With that, she linked arms with me.
なんだよ、気持ち悪い。
Wipe that sickening smirk off your face.
No! Think we look like a couple now?
The second choice is here. Let's go.
You know what's worse is that option 2 here is for a CG variation. We have to keep with the first option for the rest.
Ah, fuck. Do you just want to do the no and we'll get the alteration that will reload?
Yeah. But I'm just saying, I'm sad that no isn't the correct one. Get off me.
Okay then. Wanna hold hands instead?
I contemplated smacking her, but it was hard to reach her with my free hand.
別に恋
We
人
do
同士には
not
見
look
え
like
ね
a
えだろ。
couple, alright? I figured I might as well deny it, if only nominally.
You sure?
お前、ガキっぽ
You
いし
still
な。
look 12.
Damn.
Out.
I knew I should have worn racy
Wait, 1 second. How do you say that word?
Lingerie?
No, the one before it.
Racy.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure, because I always thought it'd be like EY. For some reason.
That would be probably more like an actual, like, car race if you wanted to
Oh, yeah,
make
you're
that
right,
into... Yeah.
I mean, she could be a drag queen.
Ugh, I knew I should have worn racy lingerie like a real grown-up.
バカじゃねえの。
Christ, you're so dumb.
Jesus can't help this one, and you know it.
I mean...
Alright, now we reload.
Yep. Unfortunately, because I don't want to say yes.
But the pout was worth it.
Oh yeah, the pout was so good. I just wish that no was the correct response.
All the rekyu pouts are worth it.
I'm supposed to take in my sister's looks. A slender build, honey brown hair, and big red and blue eyes. Her appearance didn't resemble mine, but it was still every bit as unique.
そうかもな。
Maybe so.
I mean, people have always said we don't look related.
まあな。
Yep.
Maybe if I do this...
She furrowed her brow.
あ
What are you doing?
She's trying to look like Ryoushi.
Yeah.
Try to have a grump face like you.
This is cute too.
Yeah.
お前って
You're even dumber
案
than
外
I
バカだ
thought.
な。
Quit calling me dumb.
バカだか
Then
らしょ
quit
うがねえ
being
だろ。
dumb.
That is definitely sibling energy right there.
Yeah.
Don't you feel lucky with a pretty girl on your arm?
Stop touching me. I didn't actually shake her off or anything, but I did start walking faster just to spite her.
You bully!
After a late lunch, as discussed, my sister dragged me around a bunch of stores with her.
Say, how about this?
She picked up a white dress and held it against herself.
いいんじゃねえの?
Sure, why not?
He's gonna say yes to everything.
Probably.
Okay, what about this one?
And this time, she held up a sky blue dress.
いいと思うぞ.
It looks good.
What? So you have no preference whatsoever?
まあ
Not really.
そうだな。
No.
Ugh, this is exactly why you can't keep a girlfriend!
心配
For
さ
your
れなくても不
information,
自由
I
した
have
こと
plenty
ね
of
えし。
success with women.
Yeah, they definitely want to date you behind your back, and you just don't acknowledge their advances whatsoever. If you want to call that success, Ryoushi, we can call that success.
Grr,
de,
So,
買うのか?
you gonna buy them?
I'll buy them all! Nope.
And then, she put both dresses back. Was she just being stubborn? I checked the price tags. Both are perfectly affordable for a college student.
2着とも買ったらい
Why
い
don't you
んじゃ
just
ねえ
get
の?
both?
買ってやる
I'll
ぞ。
buy them for you.
No, that's okay. I have my own spending money. Thanks, though. Oh, that store looks really cute.
Giddily, she ran off to another boutique.
Oh yes, giddily.
It's so cute.
Also, she's not. You gotta realize that she's not code switching here, because it's just her and Ryoushi, and nobody from quote unquote their town
Oh yeah,
can see them.
I didn't even think about that.
Isn't it? It really matches your aesthetic, too. You think so? Hey, Ryoushi, look! Isn't it adorable?
She beckoned me as I stood a short distance from the entrance.
俺を呼ぶ
Man, don't call me in. Annoyed, I reluctantly approached her.
Mm-hmm.
The store only sold women's clothes, and naturally, everyone there was female. I was clearly out of place here, but at the same time, I couldn't risk Rekyu drawing even more attention to herself. Even if it meant a guy like me had to walk into an ultra girly Lolita fashion store.
Do you think I could pull it off?
She held up a white dress with tons of frills.
似合う
Yes.
似合わないは置いとい
First,
て
let me ask,
お前
are you seriously
この
planning to
格
walk
好で
around
あ
town
の
in
田
that
舎
kind
町
of
を歩
getup?
きか?
Why not? Would it be weird?
変じゃねえけど
No, but you're gonna stand out even more than you already do. If I saw you wearing that, I'd avoid you like the
俺は絶対お前の
plague.
隣を歩かねえ
I'll take it! Grr,
彼氏さんですか？
is this your boyfriend? Looking sharp. Let me guess. He's a magazine model.
Even better, he's a doctor.
Well, are you?
His annoyed expression.
Yeah, it's like this bitch.
I'm her brother.
兄弟です
そうなん
What?
ですか？
Oh, really? Actually, now that I compare the two of you, you both have the same sort of vibe.
雰囲気が似てらっしゃいますね。
I
I
can't
don't
take
see it.
I can't take another minute of this crap.
俺は
Rikyu.
向
I'm
こ
gonna
う
go
の
take
噴水
5 at the
広場で
Fountain
出すんだ
Plaza.
Okie dokie.
He's going for a smoke break.
Hell yeah, he's going for a smoke break.
The plaza was packed full of shoppers. I attracted a ton of curious stares when I sat down, but I convinced myself it was preferable just standing in that store.
ったく
Good
なんでせっ
grief.
かくの
Why
休
should I
日
have
に
to
妹
waste
の
my
思い
one
なんて
day
し
off
なきゃなんないん
babysitting my
だ
sister? I pulled out my cell phone. No new notifs.
休日らしい休日
Guess
っ
it's
ていう
been a
の
while
も
since I
久し
spent
ぶ
a
りか
day off actually doing something. Shame I had to spend it slumped on a bench, playing on my phone while waiting for my sister to finish her shopping. Then, as I stared blankly at the date on my phone screen, I realized something.
そういえば
Now
あ
that I
いつの
think
誕
about
生日
it,
って
did I miss her birthday?
Oh
May,
no.
May 4th, wasn't it? But that was a month ago.
Oh no, Ryoushi.
遅いな
Man, she's
Nani
taking her
yaptın be?
sweet time. What's the holdup? Apparently she needed more time than I thought. I decided to call her phone.
Uh-oh.
Ryoushi, what's up?
おい
Where are you
お
right
い
now?
今どこにいる
Right now, third floor at a store called Palm and Reed, or Palm Ricci.
I think it might just be Palm Beach, but I don't know.
Palm Reach?
分かった
Who knows?
そこで待ってろ
Stores are weird, man.
Yeah, especially when you bring in the fucking French.
Oh, God, fuck the French.
If only PG was here to be dismayed. Got it. Wait there. I'll come find you. Up on the 3rd floor. I found her right away. What the hell is she doing? She's talking to some random guy.
すみません
Hi. Did you need something from us?
彼氏
Huh? Oh, are you her boyfriend? Set the record straight. No. Yes. I kind of want to say no.
No's the correct option.
Well, yeah, because it's a flirty guy. You don't say
Yeah.
yes. You like, especially in this context, like you never say, "Oh yeah, I'm just a friend," or "Oh, I'm just her brother." Like it's literally just like, "Oh, this guy's obviously trying to make a move. Let's just make sure that he knows that she's not available."
I feel like either way, like, the boyfriend route or older brother route is fair game for getting this guy to back off.
I don't know. Ryoshi's not exactly intimidating.
True.
Like if he was like a big
そうです
muscle beefhead, then yes.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
こいつに用がないな
If you
ら
don't need anything,
いいですか
then we really need to get going.
Oi.
Come on,
行くぞ
Rekyu.
Oh, okay.
I grabbed her by the arm and walked off.
Plus, also, I feel like Ryoshi could make a judgment call like that. Like, hey, is this guy trying to flirt with my sister?
Yeah. Back at the Fountain Plaza, I turned to face her.
何もされなかっ
Did
た
that
か
guy try anything funny?
No, I'm okay. We were just talking, that's all.
She smiled like there was no danger whatsoever. This pissed me off.
Yeah, I would
誰かで
too.
構わず愛想振りまくなよ
You can't go
Ah,
around
just
treating
don't
everyone
ashrat
like... hang on. You can't go around treating everybody like your best friend. Tell them no thanks and keep walking.
Aw, you were worried about me.
一応な
Somewhat, yeah. You attract a
Oh my
lot
God,
of
that's enough.
attention.
Good, that's her goal. Like this bitch is like, I want to attract attention
Mhm.
off of the guy that I've fallen in love with.
Like, you're one to talk.
I started to snap back, but stopped. If I kept nagging her, I would go from brother to father.
もう面倒だから俺に
I don't want any more hassle, so just stay close to me. I bent my arm so she could link with it.
Okay.
She sprang onto my arm with a little bounce.
Cute.
気持ち悪
Quit
い
doing
笑
that
い方すん
weird
な
laugh.
Aw, come on.
Swear to God, I'll wipe that smirk off your damn face.
で、何買ったん
So,
だ
what'd you buy?
Lingerie.
As I steered her toward the exit, I casually changed the subject.
Nothing, actually. I changed my mind.
お前、
Isn't there anything on your wish list?
Wish list, huh? Let me think. A pasta maker?
Ryoshi's face.
Oh, they're so expensive.
Oh, I know. A ring.
うん、
Ask your boyfriend
彼氏
for
に買っても
that.
らえよ。
Don't have one.
だろうな。
Didn't think so.
てか、
Why a
指輪
ring
なんてなんで
anyway?
欲しいんだ
I don't know. I saw someone at the accessory store, so I just kind of tossed it out there.
I followed her gaze to an accessory boutique that was popular when I was in college.
I don't really have anything on my wish list, honestly. Why do you ask?
Because he missed your birthday.
No reason.
Oh, really? What about you? Not gonna buy anything? Or do you need me to pick out some stuff for you?
いらね
No thanks.
Oh,
Suddenly, she stopped in her tracks.
え。あ
What?
I just thought of something I want. A souvenir for Alistair.
At this, I chuckled in spite of myself. Then let's go find something.
Yeah. Now we're working with that doctor budget, baby. Hell yeah.
Okay.
We left the fashion retail building and moved to the deli section of a famous department store.
Oh my god, we have so many new CGs. It's like we've got dropped into a new game completely.
I really want to get him some sort of city souvenir. Maybe a poster or a keychain.
What is he, a
え。
tourist?
歌詞にしとけよ。
Just stick to something edible.
I agree. You don't need all that extra shit in your life.
Okay. Oh, this potato salad looks so yummy.
Look how happy she is for potato salad.
Right?
This is how everybody should be for potato salad.
She scanned the shelves eagerly. At this rate, we're gonna be here all day.
Hell yeah, bitch. That's the whole point.
Glancing around, I noticed most of the customers were older folks and families. At least I wouldn't have to worry about anyone making moves on my sister.
おい、
Hey, Rekyu.
Hmm?
お前、
Stay in this section for a sec. I'll be right back.
Where are you going? I'll come with you.
いや、いい。
I'll only take a minute. Just stay here.
誰かに声か
Don't
け
go
られても
wandering
つい
off
てい
with
くな
any
よ。
strangers, alright?
何か
If you need me,
すぐ
call
俺
my
に連
cell.
絡しろ。
Ugh, I'm not a child, Ryoushi.
ガキだろ。
You tell yourself
少な
that.
くとも俺に
If
とって
you
は
ask me,
ガキな
you're
ん
a
だよ。
fetus.
Okay, whatever. Baby Rekyu will be right here when you get back.
I walked upstairs and checked my location on the directory board.
さて、
Alright,
どうす
now
る
what?
か。
I need to take
Smoke break.
I need to take care of business before Reiki suspected something was up.
あいつ、
That would make her
何なら喜
happy.
ぶんだ。
Ah,
Well, I did not look at the guide, but I'm gonna say accessory.
yes.
Because she talked about it already earlier.
Yeah. And so, there I was at the trendy accessory store. The brand was a little high-end for an ordinary birthday gift, but hey, I can consider it the past 10 years worth of birthdays lumped into one.
Hell yeah. Gotta do that bulk shopping.
Best of all, I didn't feel awkward shopping here as a guy.
何かお探しですか？
What stores do you have to go to where you're not a guy, Ryoushi?
I mean, if he had to go back into the Lolita store, he'd probably perish.
Oh, or the lingerie store?
Yeah.
Walking down the women's healthcare section.
Imagine Ryoushi and Victoria's Secret.
just like holding them up, just like, would you like this?
Is this even her size?
Looking for anything specific?
はい
I am.
指輪のプレゼントですか？
Might I suggest a ring as a gift?
あ
No,
あいや
I think that's a
さ
bit
すがに
much.
指輪は
The clerk kinda assumed I was here to buy something from her girlfriend.
Oh, aren't you?
But then again, that was probably true for 99% of the guys who walked in here.
I mean, yeah, that's a fair assumption.
I was thinking maybe a necklace.
なるほど。
Ah, I
ご予
see.
算はおいくらぐら
May
い
I
でしょう
ask
か？
what your budget is?
If he just goes, doctor.
10万
Let's say 1,000 max.
Yeah.
I think
He
that
didn't do
says
the
doctor.
doctor flex.
I think the answer still kinda says doctor though.
Yeah, 1,000 max. That's a pretty decent budget. I'm not sure for like high-end accessories, but that's still pretty decent budget.
For a necklace, that's a lot.
Yeah. For a ring, not so much.
彼
For a
女さんは
necklace, hell
綺麗
yeah.
系ですか？可愛い系ですか？
So, would you describe her as elegant or cute?
どちらかという
If
と
I had to choose, I'd say.
可愛い
Gun to my head.
かと
なら、こちらのゴールドの
Then
ハ
how
ート
about this
チェ
gold
ーンなん
heart
ていかがでしょ
pendant?
う？
It's one of our best sellers.
ハー
The
トは
heart
ちょ
shape
っと
is a bit much.
では、こちらの
Okay,
ワン
then.
ポイントはいかがで
How
しょう？
about our other
シンプ
pendants?
ルなもの
Many
がお好き
people
な方
prefer
は
these simpler
こちらをお選び
designs.
になることが
You know what would
多いですか？
help Ryoushi out right now? Telling the saleswoman that he's shopping for his sister.
True. He's like, it's for my sister. She'd be like, oh, right, sorry.
She'd switch gears, and then I was like, okay, then this stuff maybe.
Because, well, it's the same thing with like him. He needs to get information to better help a patient. Salespeople have to get information to better help the sales, like
Exactly.
the customer.
Mhm.
So
I peered into the display case, but nothing stood out to me. Simpler design suited my personal taste, but didn't strike me as rekyu's aesthetic. My gaze wandered until eventually, my eyes landed on one specific accessory.
あこ
What
の
about that
雪の
snowflake
結晶
there?
は
oh, he's still picking for his taste there.
季節は外れてしまいますが、とても人気
Well,
のある
it's
モチ
out
ー
of
フ
the
ですよ。
season here in the summertime, but it's still a great choice in my opinion. A tried and true classic.
じゃ
I think
あ
I'll
これ
go
をお
with
願い
that.
します
あり
He's
がとう
buying
ご
it
ざ
for
い
him
ます
because it reminds him
プ
of
レゼン
Snow
ト用
White.
にお包みしておきますね。
Thank you very much. I'll go ahead and wrap it up for you.
お願いします
Please do.
Hi, how are you? Looking for anything today?
遅くなったな
No, I don't know.
Internal screaming.
Sorry I took so long.
No worries. What'd you get?
Holy shit. Fucking fireworks, the fuck?
Welcome to America, bitch.
I hate people.
We're gonna blow up the sky. The
Hold
sky
on.
is America's enemy every July.
Here. As soon as we met up, I handed her the emerald green shopping bag.
It's for me?
遅くなったが
Happy belated
誕生
birthday.
日プレゼントだ
Her eyes slowly grew wider and wider.
So that's That's why you were asking about my wish list.
Basically.
まあな。
Oh yeah, they were going to spooky. Like, you're literally shooting a bunch of fuel into space. Like,
Elon Musk fucks things up? No, never.
what? Destroys the ozone completely by doing the thing that humans have been doing for millennium? Wow. Well, actually, Industrial Revolution, but still.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
You should have just said so. Can I open it?
あ
Sure.
No.
We moved off to the side, where Reiki slowly untied the white ribbon affixed to the matching green box.
Oh, what might be inside?
But we basically just fixed the ozone from all the aerosol products. No, that's destroying the air zone, Spooky, just on a very small scale.
Wow, a snowflake. It's so pretty. Wait, but this must have been crazy expensive.
ま
It wasn't
多少
cheap,
はな
I'll tell you that.
今ま
If
で
you want to
一度
know
も
why
プレゼントを
aerosols
送
are
ったことは
bad,
な
look
か
at
ったからな
Venus.
これはその
But
分も
hey,
含まれてい
I
る
never bought you anything for your birthday before. I'm just catching up.
I guess so.
指輪は将
If
来
you still want a
彼氏に
ring,
買ってもら
well,
え
you're gonna have to get one from your boyfriend. She looked at me in surprise. Then slowly, a wicked grin spread across her face.
What if I never find a man?
Buy your own damn ring.
Then get it from your
その時は
girlfriend.
考えてやるよ
Then I'll reconsider.
Thanks. I'll always treasure this gift.
あ
Cool. At least she liked it.
Why do you put it on me?
あ後ろ向いてろ
Turn around real quick.
Isn't she wearing like a heart-shaped necklace right now?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
She spun on her heel. I moved her hair out of the way, then collapsed the necklace around her neck.
ほらよ
There you go.
That was fast.
Is there a
なん
problem?
かおかしいか
I didn't know you were so experienced with this kind of thing.
It's just a claw hook. At
He has a
most.
necklace. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
like what? Very cute. Why does it feel like she's judging me?
悪いか
And your point?
Forget it. So does it look good on me?
She turned back to face me. The tiny snowflake gleamed against her chest. Not too simplistic, but not too lovey-dovey. The perfect choice.
似合うと思ったか
Obviously.
らそれに
That's
したんだ
why I
よ
bought it.
Ugh, now I really want a cute outfit to go with it. Is it too late to go back to the mall?
好きにしろ
Suit yourself.
Yay!
She does all this teasing of Ryoushi only to go fuck Alistair's wizard later. Look, she is just playing the long game here, okay?
By the time we got home, it was late at night.
おい
Hey,
起きろ
wake up. We're
家
here.
着いたぞ
I'm sleepy.
I reached over from the driver's seat and shook her shoulder, but she refused to wake.
眠いじゃね
If you're sleepy,
Yeah,
then
you
get your
see
ass
that
in the
they
house
didn't
and go to bed.
たく
Christ. What am I going to do with you? I hopped out of the car, walked around, and opened the passenger door.
ちょっと
Oopsie daisy. Then I scooped her into my arms and carried her into the house. No. You. Inside, Alistair came to greet us.
あ、
No,
漁師さん。
hi, Ryoushi.
お帰りなさい。
Welcome home.
彼女
What
どうしたんです
happened?
か？
疲れて寝て
She got tired and fell
とりあ
asleep.
えず
That's all.
こいつの部屋ま
I'm
で
gonna
運ぼう
carry
と
her
思っ
up
て
to her
な
room.
そうなんですか。
Gotcha. No,
あ、
I'll
荷物
carry the
持ちます。
bags.
悪いな
Thanks. He took the bags from my hand, then glanced from me to my sister. You know.
あ
What?
あ、いえ、
No,
す
nothing.
ごく
Just
仲がいいん
thinking.
だなって。
You two sure are close.
あ
Are we?
そうか
I mean, physically, quite literally, yes.
はい。
Yeah.
アリス
I've
のこん
never
な
seen her
無防備
look
な
so
姿
vulnerable before.
初めて見た気が
That's
す
because
る。
you gotta give, buddy. You can't just expect things to happen. You gotta give a little something.
あ、
No, I mean,
いつも
she's
しっ
usually
かりし
so
てるイメージだ
tough
った
and untouchable, you know?
No.
しっかりしてる
Tough
か
and untouchable.
俺はそんなイ
I
メ
feel
ー
like
ジ
I'm
ね
gonna
えけ
have
ど
to
な
disagree with that.
As you should, Ryoushi.
At a glance, Rekyu seemed perfect, but that was her external facade. I'd always thought I was the only one who could see past it.
Oh.
Huh.
あいつ
The hell's he doing
俺
in
の
front
家
of
の
my
前で何やっ
house?
てんだ
No loitering.
When I got home from work, I saw Wolf of all people standing outside my apartment. I didn't remember ever giving him my address. Didn't he and Rekyu walk to school together every day? I could have just passed the message through her, yet he chose not to, which meant it was probably about her.
来た
Oh!
漁師さん
There you are! Ryoushi!
As soon as our eyes met, he waved at me. I decided to tease him a little.
As you should.
あもしもし
Hello, police.
警察
The
ですか
suspicious individual standing outside my
家の前に不
house.
審者が
あやめて
Ah,
俺っすよ
stop!
俺
It's me! Wolf!
なんでお前が
Well,
俺
what
の
are
家
you
の前にい
doing
るんだ
outside
よ
my house?
ちょっとお話できたらいいな
I
と
just
思って
kinda wanted to chat for a bit.
家は
Oh,
朝
and I found out
ア
where
リスちゃ
you
んがお
live
弁
when
当を
me and
届けてたの
Ali
を
Suki
見
by
て
to
知りまし
deliver
た
you lunch.
あいつは
Where is she?
今日は俺一人っす
It's just me this time.
I was now 99% sure my hunch was right. Well, come in. I inserted the key card and opened the door for him.
やったー
Yes!
How'd you know you were looking? I don't know, man. I don't think
Maybe it's because we all have to eat at some point.
I did say eeps, yes. However, if you're hungry, go eat food, then go eat.
Shut up, Spooky. I'm not even dignified that by reading it. No. You're on Twitch. You already have that figured out. Is all I'm saying.
Fair.
You're probably using it for other means too.
Did you say yes as Wolf already?
Yes!
I did.
Okay.
おおここが漁師さんの
Whoa!
部屋
Your apartment's so cool!
やっぱ大人って
It's
感じ
Mature and stuff.
コーヒーでい
You
いか
good with coffee?
はい
Ryoshi, it's late at night.
Sure.
ありがとうございます
Thanks, man.
I set the mug on the table and sat down across from him.
で
So,
突然俺
what
の家に
business
来て
brings you
何
all
の
the
用
way
だ
here with no notice?
ねえ、漁師さん。俺、ちゃ
Listen,
んとあっちゃ
Ryoshi,
んと向き合えてるか
I'm
な。
not sure I'm treating Blondie the way I oughta.
時々思うんすよ。
Sometimes this voice in my head asks me
しくて
if
嘘ついて
maybe
るん
he's
じゃ
just
ねえかって。
lying for attention.
もちろん、嘘をついてるようには思えないし、
He doesn't seem like he's lying, and I believe what he says, but
心
I
のど
guess
こかで
part of me
非
thinks
現
it's
実だな
just
って
too
思っちゃうんですよ
unrealistic.
ね。アリスちゃんは疑うこともなく信じきってるし、
Plus, Ali Sue believes him without a single doubt.
As it turned out, Wolf's struggle involved Alistair, not Rekyu. He seemed to feel guilt.
Now, while we recover from Ryoushi being wrong,
He seemed to feel guilty for doubting a friend, but personally, I thought it was healthy. Compassion and blind faith were two different things.
doubt in a relationship is healthy,
Yes.
because blind loyalty is the worst.
Too much doubt is unhealthy, though. Doubt in
The right
moderation.
amount of doubt is fine.
Doubt in moderation.
Yeah, doubt in moderation. Like, you can say, like, oh, are they lying to me? But, like, you know, still kind of trust them, you know?
Yeah. A reasonable amount of doubt as a
A
treat.
reasonable amount of doubt, yes. Then whatever the fuck Wolf is doing.
Yeah. Fireworks are a culture war thing at this point. In a weird way, the science and stuff only encourages people setting off illegal fireworks to do it more. They could also just don't. Like, fireworks are pretty and all, but they could also just don't. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could just realize that the laws are in, like, the ordinances are in place for a reason, aka we don't start another wildfire.
Yeah. Also, there's just so many things wrong with fireworks, just generally speaking. But that's a topic for maybe the 4th of July.
Yeah. Man, I start them early then.
Yeah, like, it's still June, man.
Like I'm used to setting off fireworks on my birthday, but no.
Yeah, your birthday's the day before the 4th, so that's fair.
Yeah, no.
Your birthday's Wednesday. Your birthday's approaching. How do you feel?
Oh yeah. I feel you're older.
Yeah, that sounds about right. They never
I feel
stopped.
old.
They definitely stopped from last year's spooky.
I was gonna say you had fireworks in the middle of winter.
Probably. Because 4th of July. Not 4th of July. New Year's.
There you go. Probably because 4th of July. Wait.
I was thinking of the other fireworks one, but I said the one that's approaching instead. Anyways, if anything, my sister's unconditional acceptance was the more problematic approach.
てか、アリスちゃんって確かに基本スペックめっちゃ高いっす
Off
けど、
topic.
言うほどコミュ力があ
Off
るタイプ
topic.
じゃないっすよ
But you know,
ね。
despite how all round blah 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 blah. Off topic. But you know, despite how all around talented Ali Sue is, she's not that great of communication, is she?
いや、
I knew I could get it.
なんていうか、あっちゃんが絡むと途端に低下するというか。
I mean, she's not bad at it, but like whenever Blondie's involved, it suddenly flies out the window. Like the other day at school. Ah!
Okay, with that, you're right, spooky, but
話してみろ
go on. Let's hear it. After an awkward silence, he continued.
アリスちゃん、明るくて可愛
Well,
いから
she's
クラスでも人気あ
outgoing
るん
and
ですけど、
beautiful, so
ちょっと
she's
付
mega
き合いが悪
popular,
いところがあって、
but she's kind of standoffish
そこがど
too,
うかなって。
and it makes me worry.
帰りとか誰に誘われても断って、
Like, if
さっさ
people
とあっ
invite
ちゃん
her
の
to
学
hang
校
out
に
after
向かっちゃう
class,
し、
she always shoots them down so she can go see Blondie.
今日もたまたま聞いたんですけど、
And
クラス
today,
の女子
a
がア
group
リス
of
ちゃんの
girls
ため
tried
に
to
歓
throw
迎
her a
会を
welcome
開こ
party.
うと予定
But
して
she
いて
told
るの
them
に
she can't go because
土
she's
日も
busy
全部都合
every
が悪いって
day.
断っちゃうし、あれじゃあ いくらな
At
んで
this
も
point,
他の子た
I
ちも
just feel
かわい
bad
そ
for
う
the
って
people
い
who
う
try to
か
get to know her.
みんなアリスちゃんと仲良くしたい
They
んです
all
よ
just want to be friends with
で
her.
も
But it's
ア
like
リス
she
ちゃん
has
本
these
人が壁を
walls
作っ
up.
てるというか
そうか。
I see.
今はいいかもしんねえっすけどその
Like,
うち
it's
何
okay
か
for
言わ
right
れたり
now,
するか
but
も
sooner or later someone's gonna get mad
女の
about
子って
it.
そういうの
Girls
気に
care about
する
that
し
sort of stuff, you know?
は
Ah,
俺が同
if
じ
only I
クラ
was
ス
in
だ
the
ったら
same
な
class with her.
男のお前と
I
仲良
got
くして
the
れ
wrong
ば浮く
idea
だ
if
ろ
they see you two together.
お
Then
前なら
again,
大
it's
丈夫
just
だ
you.
誰とでも仲いいっすからね俺
Yeah, I'm friends with practically the whole school.
Evidently, Wolfhard noticed Reikyu's unhealthy tendencies.
Good for him.
What package are you crinkling over there?
It's my card book.
I see you.
Why? What'd you
別
think
に
it
アリス
was?
ちゃんがいいならそれでいい
Honestly,
のか
knowing
もし
you
ん
could
ないっ
have
すけど
easily been a snack of
そ
some
れしたら
kind.
I mean, you're not wrong. I've done
あっちゃんの方が気にするか
that.
も
I've done
Mhm.
that move on stream before.
I mean, I'm not trying to run her life or anything like that. But if Blondie knew what that she was doing that, he'd feel really guilty.
そうだ
Yeah.
ないつか
I hope they don't drag each
友
other
倒れしな
down.
きゃいいけどな
Drag them together down.
Before I could stop myself, I let my honest feelings slip.
お前
Did you eat
今日夕
dinner?
飯は
まだ
Not yet.
なら
Wanna
何か
grab
食べるか
something? We could order
出前で
takeout
もいいし
or go drive
車
somewhere.
出してもいいし
Actually, I prefer home cooking.
マジっすかじゃあ
For
俺
reals?
ファミレスがいいっす
Bro, let's go to a
Steak
diner.
食べたい
I want steak.
わかった
Got it.
外
Go
で
wait
待っとけ
outside for me. Now,
Steak.
now Roshi's going on a date with Wolf.
Hell yeah.
Ricky was willing to sacrifice her whole life to serve Alistair's needs.
Well, that's not healthy.
It reminded me of my advisor, who once said that Alistair might need unconditional love.
おい
But too
Ricky.
much.
Oh, hey, Ryoushi, what's... Whoa!
As soon as I saw her, I set my empty lunchbox on her head.
毎回毎
Quit
回
pranking me
俺
every
に
single
嫌がらせ
time.
するのはやめろ
She did it again.
What? You didn't like it? I planned the whole menu with your health in mind.
Admittedly, despite the cutesy crap, the food itself was good.
作って
If
く
you're
るな
gonna cook for me,
せめて
at least
キャラ
stop
弁
with
は
the
やめ
food
ろ
art.
Wakata! Got it! So what's up?
お前たちの様子
I
を
just
見
came
な
back to check on you two.
父さんと母さんは
Where's mom and dad?
Business trip? They said they won't be home until late, if at all.
Before I could respond, she shook her head.
There's nothing to worry about. I've got it all covered.
So she claimed. But was it appropriate to let the two of them live together unsupervised?
Yes, because we'll get funny anime moments.
I contemplated calling my parents to ask, but before I could.
アリス煮立った
Hey,
から止まったけど
Arisu. It started
次は何
boiling,
を
so
す
I
ればいい
turned
んだ
off the heat. What do I do next?
Aw, our boy's trying to learn how to cook.
Alistair peeked out from the kitchen.
Oh, I'll take care of it. Thank you.
あれ
What the?
漁師先生
Dr. Ryoushi.
We were just in the middle of cooking dinner together. Want to stay and have some?
He already ate.
Sure.
But he already
大丈夫だ
ate.
と思うんですが
I
もし
think I
失敗し
did
た
it
ら
right, but
すみません。
Apologies in advance if not.
It's cooking. As long as you didn't completely destroy it, it's usually fine.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you didn't undercook it or overcook it, it's usually fine.
Or somehow slipped poison in there by accident.
You know, as a treat.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes, poison. Funny aftertaste. It'll be fine, okay?
うん。
Okay. In spite of my concerns and wolves, the relationship steadily deepened. After summer came autumn. Alistair adjusted to his new life, and with his 2 new friends, he seemed to regain his emotional stability. I feared he and Rekyu might develop a codependency, but for now, the relationship was beneficial. However, the start of the new school term brought more change into his life.
Gretel.
突然呼び出してすまんな。
Sorry for the short notice.
いえ
No, that's
大丈
okay.
夫です。それで
So, what can I do for
今日
you
は何のご用で
today?
すか？
It's been a long time since my father and I had a one-on-one conversation. Our relationship had improved in recent years, but there was still a palpable tension whenever we came face to face.
そろそろ向こうに戻ろ
I
うと
think
思
it's
う。
about time your mother and I went back home.
He announced in a solemn voice.
え？
What?
半年も過ぎ
Eh?
彼もだいぶ落ち着いてきた。
It's been 6 months now, and Alistair's settled in.
最近では人格交代する回数
He
が
hasn't
減
been
ってきた
switching
みたいだ
personalities much at all lately.
あの子との相性もいいみたいだし。
Plus, he and Rekyu seem to have hit it off, so it's clear to me that this is going to work out fine. Yeah, it sure is, buddy.
ここには漁師もいるし、私た
With
ち
you
がいなくても
around,
いいん
we
じゃないか
scarcely feel the need to stay.
もちろん今まで通り金銭的な援助はする
But
つ
we
もり
will,
だ
of course, continue supporting the household financially.
それに長期の休みが取れた時はなるべ
And
く
whenever we
こ
get
ちら
some
に来る
time
ように
off,
しよう。
we'll be sure to spend it here. So that was a fucking lie.
So
ア
you're
リス
just
テアに
going
対
to
する責
abandon
任を
him?
放棄するということですか？
motherfucker.
I barely suppressed my emotions. My father averted his eyes and sighed.
私たちができるのはここ
I
まで
feel
だ
we've
と
done the most we can.
私たちは家族である前に
We're a family, yes, but first and foremost, we are doctors.
お前も分かってるとは思う
And
が
being a doctor sometimes
急な
means
呼び出し
urgent
も多い仕
summons.
事だ。
As I'm sure you know,
半年間この生活を続
we
けて
stuck
き
it
た
up for 6 months.
や
I
はり
decided we
これ以
can't
上
afford to
厳しい
stay
と
any
判断した
longer.
ですが
Didn't you
それは
agree
最
to
初から
commit
承
when
知の
you
上で
adopted him?
彼の後見人になったのでは？
ああ
Yes,
だからこそ
we did.
最初は
Which is
二人
why
を
we
向こう
originally
に連れ
considered
て帰る
taking
こと
him
も
and
考え
Riku
た
home with us.
だがそれだと
Now that
せっかく
Alistair's
周囲が
finally
人に
settled
馴染
in,
み始めてる
moving
アリス
him
テ
might only cause more
余計
undue
な心的不
anxiety.
安を与えてしまうかもしれない
True.
Yeah.
とあの子が言っていた
According to Rekyu, anyway.
あいつが？
She said that.
この話を持ち出した時あの子は笑顔で
And
私
when
た
we
ちを
floated the
後押しして
idea,
くれた
she smiled and encouraged us to go back to work. Oh no.
Mm,
私たちは
Rekyu
うまく
pulling
や
the
った
strings again.
お
Fuck
父さんた
her.
ちは自分たちの
Fuck
ことを
this
優
bitch.
先してと
Said they'd be fine on their own and told us to prioritize our careers. She wanted you out of the house, buddy.
yeah.
あの子は昔から自制心が強くしっかりして
She's always been the responsible, disciplined type. Doesn't mean she could raise a person, an entire person by herself.
Yeah.
She doesn't need us.
I was disappointed that my parents were once again choosing to neglect their familial duties, but I wasn't devastated. It was a miracle they agreed to stay at the summer home and endure the 2-hour commute to work for as long as they did.
True. 2-hour commutes are fucking brutal, man.
Yeah. Ultimately, I lacked the power to stop them.
本当にいいんだな
you sure you'll be okay?
I'll be fine. If I need anything, I can always ask Ryoushi. I can handle the cooking and cleaning all on my own. And you know I'm on top of my schoolwork too.
そうか。そうだな。
We're right. I suppose so.
よし。
Ryoushi,
二人のことをよろしく頼む。
please look after these two.
はい
Of course.
何かあったら連絡するように。
If anything happens, get in touch. I'll try to come home as fast as I can.
Okay.
じゃ
I'll go see them
あ
off.
送ってくる
Great. Thanks.
On the day my parents left, Rekyu never once stopped smiling.
Yeah, no shit. Her plan went off without a hitch.
The car was idling out front. I walked up and opened the rear passenger door.
どうぞ
Hop on in.
ありがとう。
Thanks.
My father started to climb in, but stopped. Dad.
お父さん
His gaze lingered on the summer home.
いや、寂しいものだと。
Gonna miss this place. That's all.
あの子は私たちがいなくなっても。
But she didn't shed a single tear for us.
それは
I mean,
分かっている。
I know.
私たちが悪いんだ。
I know. It's our fault.
I couldn't argue with that. Growing up with absentee parents, it was only natural that Ricky had no real interest in family. She knew better than to get her hopes up.
それでも彼らは未成年だ。この先、大人が必要な時も来
They
る
may
だ
be of age, but they're still just kids. Sooner or later, they'll need a helping hand.
その時は、どんな手を使っても
And when that time
お前
comes,
たちを守ろ
I'll do everything in my power to protect you all.
A few days after her parents left, I found Wolf waiting for me outside my house after work.
あ、漁師先生、こんばんは。
Oh, Dr. Ryoushi. What's up, my dude?
またお前
Not
か
you again.
Look, you gave him steak, he came back for more. Like, that's... What do you expect from stray dogs?
Like last time, I invited him inside and served him a cup of coffee.
ほらよ
There you go.
で何
So,
の用だ
what do you want?
アリスちゃんの両親が都会に戻って。
Your parents went back to the big city, and now Alice, Sue, and Blondie are all alone?
って聞いたんすけど。
Is it true?
あ
Yeah, sure
あ
it
そう
is.
だな
Wow, lucky!
いろいろやばくないっすか？
Aren't you worried about them living together? No supervision! Think of all the shenanigans they could get up to!
Oh boy, shenanigans.
Oh boy, shenanigans. And Wolf would know all about shenanigans.
Forget the staircase to adulthood! They can skip all the bases and go straight for a home run! I mean, why didn't you put a stop to it?
あ
God,
うる
will
せ
you
え
quit screaming?
No!
Inflexively, I covered my ears. I knew Wolf had a thing for my sister, but I didn't need him reporting to me about every little trifle. It was a psychiatrist, not a romance hotline.
しょうがねえだろ
It was beyond my power,
うちの両
alright.
親には俺
I
から
tried to
説得
convince
した
my
けど
parents,
無
but
駄
it
だっ
didn't
たんだから
work.
なんですか？二人が
How
いろんな
come?
意味で付き
Don't
合
you
っ
think
た
he
ら
might have
どう
tried
な
to
る
put his beef in her oven if you know what I... Ouch!
I meant to ignore it, but my body lashed out on autopilot. I don't really care if they date. Not like they're blood
あいつらが
related.
付き合ったっていいけどな。
Wolf pursed his lips bitterly.
というか、
Honestly,
Oh my.
kid. What is it
あ
you
んなの
see
ど
in
こがいい
her?
んだ。
え、そりゃ可愛いしスタイルいい
I
し
mean, she's
明るくて
cute,
料理もでき
sexy,
るなんて
sweet,
完
and
璧
a
じゃねえ
good
すか
cook. She's the whole package.
ふん
Aww.
興味なさそうっすね
I take it you don't care.
俺みたいのが妹ちゃんにつきま
Aren't
と
you
って
worried about a guy like me hanging all over your baby sis?
お前は大丈夫だ
You?
ろ。
Not worried.
カゴ
Ah, I feel like I just got benched at halftime.
He melodramatically clutched his chest with both hands.
いや、
And
そう
that's
じゃ
not
ね
what
えよ
I'm saying.
というと
What do you mean?
お前は自制心が強い
The
からな。
self-disciplined type.
安易に
You
人
never
を傷
hurt
つけたりしねえだろうってことだ。
俺お兄さん
So
に信
you
用され
trust
てる
me?
じゃなかったら
If I didn't,
お
I
前
wouldn't
に
speak
い
to
ろい
you
ろ
in
と話さねえ
confidence.
だろ。
Now would I? Not that I told him everything, of course. He was Alistair's friend, and a member of his support network, but he wasn't family. Still, the fact remained that I trusted him to some degree.
そっかそうなんだ
Oh. Wow.
He sounded relieved to hear it.
それにお前は
Besides,
案外
you actually pay a
人を
lot
見
of
ているからな。
attention to other people.
いい医者になれる
Think I'd make a good doctor?
かもな。
Maybe so.
てか、
Do you
医
want
者
to
に
be
な
a
りたいの
doctor?
か。
まあ考えてる
Well,
っていうか
I'm thinking about it.
He smiled shyly.
大変だ
It's
ぞ。
hard work, I'm warning you.
知ってます
I
だから
know.
勉強だけで
So
も
for
頑
now,
張
I'll
ってる
start
と
by
いう
keeping
か
my grades up high.
漁師さんは俺くらいの年の頃には
Were you around
医者を
my
目指
age
して
when you
たん
first
ですか
decided to go into the medical field?
ま
More
そ
or
うだな。
less.
あ、で
But I
も
wasn't as
俺
motivated
はお
about
前
it
みた
as
いに
you
明
seem
確な
to
意志
be.
があって医師を目指したわけじゃないからな。
Oh?
意外っす
Whoa. That's kind of surprising.
俺の家は代々
I
医
come
師
from
の
a
家系
long
でな。
line of doctors,
必
so I
然的
just
に目
sort
指して
of
いたというか。
assumed by default,
誰
even
も
though no
強制
one
はしていない
outright
のに
told
な。
me to.
で実際に医者になってみた
How
感
do
想
you
は
feel now that you made it?
まあ、
Well,
大
it's
変
hard
だが
work,
目
but I
指してよ
think
か
I
っ
made
た
the
と思っ
right
てるよ。
choice.
そうっすよねだって
Right?
漁師
I
さん
mean,
の
it's
天
like
職っ
your
すもん
calling.
Yes, you
So,
think
okay.
so?
漁師さん意外と熱血だし
You're
面倒見い
actually
いでし
super
ょ
passionate and caring, you
アリステアのこ
know?
ともそうだ
Not
し
just towards
アリスちゃ
Alistair
ん
and
の
Ali
ことも
Sue
絶対に
too.
見捨てないし
Oh, but not just towards Alistair, but Ali Sue too. You never abandoned them.
それにこんな俺とも対等
And
に
you're
付
even
き合って
nice enough
く
to
れる
waste
し
your
ね
time on a clown like me.
He shot me a playful wink. Not long after that conversation, however, an unexpected incident took place.
Called Gretel.
That day, I had just finished my afternoon appointments and I was exhausted. But as usual, I still had a ton of work to do. Right as I turned on my cell phone, however, I got a message from rekyu. And the second I clocked out from work, I made a beeline to her location.
おい、
Hey,
どういうことだ？
rekyu, what happened?
I don't know. We came home like always, started prepping dinner, and then out of nowhere.
She faltered, flustered by my urgency. I looked around for Alistair.
姉さん
What's the matter,
どうしたん
sister?
ですか
Oh,
お前
there you are. As soon as Alistair laid eyes on me, he scowled.
漁師さんです
What
か
do you want from us, Mr.
何の
Hunter?
用ですか
Are you here to monitor me again?
監視
Monitor you? I repeated his strangely specific word choice in confusion.
ちゃんとやってますよ
We're doing just fine, thank you very much.
僕を異常
I'd
者
appreciate
扱い
if
する
you'd
のは
stop
やめて
treating
く
me
ださい
like a nutcase. Instead of explaining himself, Alistair only grew more disgruntled. Then he turned his attention away from me entirely, choosing instead to speak to Rekyu in a fawning voice.
姉さん
Sister,
食
let's
後
have
の
pudding
デ
for
ザー
dessert
トにティング食べ
tonight.
ましょうよ
Sure, sounds good. You sure do love your sweets, don't you, Gretel?
はい
I certainly do.
おい
Rekyu. She looked into my eyes and nodded.
I know.
Alistair had acquired a new personality. His name was Gretel, and was the fifth to be created, ignoring the wizard.
Ignoring wizard.
Switches were one thing, but this was the first time since he started his treatment that he'd gained a new personality altogether.
Wow.
As the three of us sat at the table, I decided to observe Gretel's behavior.
How is it?
うーん
Hmm.
やっぱり
Still no higher than
40
40
点には変わり
points,
ませ
I'm
んね
afraid. He took a second spoonful of the pudding Reikyu had made. Considering his attitude toward me earlier, he seemed like the bratty type.
But you're still eating it, I noticed.
当たり前
Of course I am. I'll eat anything you make, sister.
Glad to hear it. Remind me, are you good at making sweets yourself?
She phrased her question carefully, probing for information about the new personality.
得意ですよ
I am indeed.
What would you say you're good at?
何でも
Everything,
で
really.
もまあ
But if I had to
砂
choose,
糖菓子が
I'd
一
say my
番得意
specialty
か
is
な
sugar confectionery.
Like caramels and rock candies and stuff?
ええ
Yeah.
Then we should make some together sometime.
嫌です
No, thank you.
What? Why not?
僕は自分が
I
作
prefer
って
to
いる
bake
と
in
ころは
private.
人に見せない主義なんです
Oh, well, okay then. How about if you share your treats with me instead?
いいですよ
That I don't mind. Just then, the doorbell rang.
Oh, somebody's here. I bet it's Wolf.
狼に
Did
も
you
話し
tell
たの
him?
か
Yeah, I'll go get him.
Nikki rose to her feet and headed for the door.
また邪魔が
Another
入った
obstacle on my way. Gretel muttered under his breath as soon as Reiki was out of earshot.
何か言ったか
Did you say something?
いいえ
No,
None.
not a word. He wasn't the first combative personality I had dealt with, but he was by far the most blatant about it.
グレーテル
Gretel,
お前は
how do
姉
you
さん
feel
のことを
about
どう
your
思ってる
sister?
は
Excuse me?
いきなり
Where
何
did
です
that
か
come from?
姉さんには答
So
え
you'll
て
answer her
俺の
questions,
質
but
問
not
には答え
mine.
ないのか
It shows the high-handed approach. If my hunch was right, Gretel was the type to kowtow? I have never seen that word in my life.
Toe.
Where is Peachy when we need her for words?
Peachy.
Peachy, why must you be overseas?
We don't know words.
Koto, act in an excessively subservient manner.
Koto.
Historical. Kneel and touch the ground with a forehead in worship or submission as part of a Chinese custom. Ah. Okay. So Koto. Kowtow, yeah. Kowtow.
Sorry, I just sneeze.
You're good. Kowtow. Okay. Anyways.
Kowtow.
Learning words aside.
Kowtow.
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 Gretel was the type to kowtow to authority figures. The sister is a wonderful person. Smart, beautiful, and worth her weight in jewels.
そうか。
I see.
ならお前にとって
And how do you feel about
姉
everyone
さん以
else?
外はどう思ってる？
I don't care, obviously. Impatient, he rose to his feet and left the room. I pulled out my phone and launched the voice recording app. I could tell I would need this for a meeting later.
そんなのはどうだっていい
So he doesn't care.
か。
I mulled over his final words to me.
You started recording a little late, buddy.
Yeah. Perhaps it was proof of Alistair's mental stability that his newest personality was hostile to his doctor. In the beginning, he was too overwhelmed by fear to feel anger toward another person.
確か。
As I
ヘンゼルとグレ
recall,
ーテルの話は
Hansel and Gretel were
親に
abandoned
捨て
by
ら
their
れた頃の
parents,
話
weren't
だった
they?
な。
I dug through the recesses of my mind and reviewed what I remembered of the story. Dumped in the forest, the two siblings find a candy house and got themselves caught by a witch.
物語の設定を
Based
対
on
象
the
にすると
setup, would that make Rekyu Hansel?
あい
Is Gretel gonna eat Rekyu?
From there, Wolf joined us, and we discussed Gretel, but I originally wanted to speak to my sister in private. Wolf seemed to pick up on this, because while he tried to keep the mood light, it didn't last long.
そういえば、あっちゃん以外の交代人格
Come
を
to think
初
of
め
it,
て見たけど、
this is the first time I met one of his personalities.
なんていうか、表情と
I
か
gotta
仕
say,
草とか
his
喋り方
expressions
が
and
やっぱ
speech
全
and
然違うん
mannerisms
す
are all
ね。
super different.
他の
Huh?
やつもあんな感じ
Are
な
the
んさ。
others that dramatically different? Yeah.
へえ、そうなんだ。
Wow! That's wild.
狼
Wolf,
今日
you
は
should
もう
head
帰れ
home for today.
明日
You
も
have
学
school
校だろ
tomorrow.
はい。
Okay.
漁師さんは
What about you?
I'll stay here
俺
for
はまだ
now.
ここにいる
He nodded, grabbed his backpack, and rose to his feet.
わかりました。
Alright then.
じゃあ、
Guess
俺
I'm
は
heading
お先に
out.
失礼します。
Sorry to kick you out after making you come all this way, Wolf.
大丈夫っすよ。
Nah, it's okay. See you tomorrow. See you.
After he was gone, silence descended between us. For once, Rekyu actually looked angry, and her tone all but confirmed it.
Don't you think that was really rude of him to do after he came all the way here?
だからといって
Well, yeah,
今の状
this
況で来られ
presence
ても
wasn't
迷惑
exactly
だろう
helping
が
much, and it's getting late.
夜だぞ
Oh, she's mad at Ryoushi. Got it. For a minute, I thought she was mad at Wolf for some reason. I'm like, girl, you called him here.
Oh yeah, to do to him, yeah.
So you're just gonna exclude him? After everything he's done for Alistair?
死ね
I'm
えよ
not.
狼は
Wolf is a
アリ
pillar of
ステにとっ
support
て
for
精神
Alistair.
的支柱の一
He's
つだ
possibly the first male friend of a
同性の
similar
同い年の
age that
友達なん
Alistair's
て
ever had.
アリステにとって初めてのことかもしれないだからこそ
That's why I need him to stick
狼に
around
はまだ
for
参って
the
ほし
long
くねえん
haul.
だよ
Hell yeah, we trucking,
今の状
baby.
況は
We still don't have a full
俺もまだ把握して
grasp
い
of the
ないんだ
situation, We still don't know if Gretel's dangerous.
Oh, sister!
Has a knife in his hand.
What if he hurts Wolf? What then? She fell silent. Anyway, back to Gretel.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit, huh?
You haven't done anything to him, have you?
Like what?
I'm talking about exacerbating his insecurities.
For example?
Coddling him too much, let's say.
Rekyu coddling Alistair? Nah, no. Why would she do that?
I'm not allowed to coddle him?
You saw what Gretel was like. He thinks of you as some kind of goddess.
Well, aren't I? No, I'm his sister, remember? The original proposal was to adopt him into the family, so I'm sure Alistair must have started seeing me as a sibling.
Her words sent a shiver down my spine. She already decided to accept her new brother, Gretel.
No.
Rekyu, you're at risk of developing a codependency. Gretel's already showing signs. This is a warning. You understand me? Don't enable his dependency.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Bitch, we know the plot. So it's a script at her feet. Bitch, we know the plot.
A few days later, I told Alistair about his new personality. Gretel. He's the fifth one. Or maybe the sixth. And they're all based on fairy tales, huh? Apparently. Goes to show just how deeply your subconscious mind has imprinted on those stories. Yeah, I can kind of feel it. My mother loved fairy tales, so I have a lot of memories of her reading them to me. But why was Gretel born?
Oh, buddy.
I felt things were more stable now. He gazed firmly into my eyes, gauging my reaction. It's because of Ryoushi.
That bitch.
What? I mean, not entirely because of her, obviously. But she set the stage for it. Alistair, how have you been feeling? Now the two of you are living alone together. How I'm feeling? What do you mean? Are you perhaps feeling a little inferior?
I feel like a little bitch.
Well... He fell silent. In other words, I wasn't entirely off the mark. Relax. It's not wrong to feel that way. But if you let it consume you, you'll self-destruct. You're stuck spending all hours of the day with someone who has everything you lack. Anyone would feel bitter. I sympathized with him. After all, I had gone through the same thing, comparing myself to Rekyu. But Alistair shook his head. Sure, but it isn't her fault. And she never asked me to start comparing myself to her. I'm the one to blame. Instantly, I understood why Gretel was born. I thought I knew how Alistair felt, but no. He didn't see her as family. He saw her as a stranger. Do you think I should distance myself from her? Quite the opposite. She needs you. She does? Yes. You, well, not just you. Everyone says she's smart and competent. But
俺
to
に
me,
言わせれば
she's a fool.
あいつは
She
大
only
バカ
cares
娘
about
だ
the
よ
guy she likes.
基本的に好きな男のことしか考えていないあいつにとっ
To
てそれ
her,
以外は
everyone else is just
チ
a
ェス
pawn
の
on the
駒のように利
chessboard.
用するもの
Her
でし
older
かない
brother, her parents,
俺も
her friends.
両親も友人もな
ちょっと待って
Hold
くだ
on
さ
a
い
minute. The
ア
guy
リス
she
の好きな人
likes,
って
Wow, this bitch dumb.
his eyes widened, and his pale cheeks flushed pink.
なんだ
This bitch
気づ
dumb.
いてなかったのか
And what, you haven't noticed?
あいつはお
Rekyu
前の
is
こ
in
とが
love
好
with
きなんだよ
What?
信じられま
That
せん
can't be true.
Oh, but it is.
僕に
She
は
has no
彼
reason
女
to
に
be in
好かれ
love
る
with
理由があ
me.
りません。
じゃあ
She does.
お前が
But I
忘れ
guess
て
you
いる
must
だ
have
けなんだろう
forgotten.
な
As soon as I said it, I realized how sarcastic it sounded and immediately regretted it. Was I criticizing him for pretending to have forgotten about my sister?
Yes.
あいつを理解してやれ
The
るの
only
は
person who can understand
お前
her
しかいない
kid.
That was the last appointment. Great work today.
お疲れ様です
Likewise.
元気ありませんね。何かトラブル
You
でもあ
don't
りました
sound happy. Is there some sort of
い
trouble?
つものことか
Well, I guess there always is.
いくら同意の上と
Maybe it just wasn't safe to
未
let
成
them
年
live
の男女
together,
が二人
regardless
き
of
りで
their
暮らしている状
feelings.
況はまずかったか
Huh?
別にあいつらが
I
そう
didn't
なったと
really
して
care
も
if things went in that
こっちとしては
direction.
問題なか
I
ったん
didn't
だ
see a problem.
でも
But I guess he was
あいつは
torn
家族
between
愛と異
romantic
性
and
愛の
familial
狭間に
love.
揺れていたってことか
When I realized the nurse was staring blankly at me, I smiled awkwardly.
すみません
Sorry, just talking to
独り言です
myself.
Uh huh. Sure, buddy. Sure.
Shall we end here for the night?
Probably. This is a good spot.
Yeah. We might be able to finish it next week, but let's not hold our breath because, yeah,
Yeah.
we know how this game be.
This game be funny.
Yeah. We have already gone through most of the options for this route already, but that obviously only means so much.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely like put a lot of them at the end there, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can't really say much because like we know where the story is going. It's just like how is it gonna get there?
Yeah. I'm kind of curious as to what the last choice is too, since that seems to be the one that hinges on like what ending we got.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Steam Summer Sale. Everything's on sale right now, basically.
Oh boy, what are some things that you were looking forward to in the Steam Summer Sale?
None of it, cause I'm broke for real, for real.
Oh my god, you too? I'm also broke for real, for real.
That's how it be, that's how it be.
That indeed do be how it be.
Mm-hmm. But, do you have any thoughts about the game?
I'm not gonna lie, Ryoshi's Roots interesting, but at the same time kind of boring.
That's fair, yeah.
Like, I understand, like, a lot of Ryoshi's story is of, especially around his character, like, oh, like, his inferiority complex, like, he wants to help Alistair, but, like, now all of his attempts are starting to fall apart, mainly because external forces are getting in the way. His parents moving out, Rekyu becoming dependent on Alistair, and specifically on Gretel now.
Yeah. It's definitely, interesting, but it's, like, a lot of rehashing still, so...
Yeah, it's a lot of rehashing stuff that we've heard 2 to 3 times at this point.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because, like, we knew what that was going to be like.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm excited to see what happens when the dominoes start to fall, you know?
Yeah.
Because right now it's just like they've been built up quite a bit. I just want to see them fall now.
Mm-hmm. I got nothing. Let's just do the raid. Bye-bye, everyone. Thanks for joining as always. I appreciate it, and I'll hope to catch you while we're finishing lots of games this weekend.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But until next time, bye-bye, everyone.